So, in terms of companions, what are we allowed to take?
Since it's a full party, I'll let you guys bring one person along, like one
big doggo,
one NPC.
I'm gonna bring the Scarab Warrior.
I'll bring Luna.
Okay.
Actually, do we have a healer?
I'm not sure.
Thousands of years ago, Sigurd the First built
fucking, hey Sid, you wanna see the, healing that, Emma does now?
The Emperor married and sired many children. He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in woman's guise.
She gets 2d15 fucking healing.
In Rivellon, and bloodshed soon.
Hey Lavis, I renamed the Scarab Warrior with slave at the front so you can find it a little easier.
Yep, no problem. Either slave or pet, it's up to you when it comes to NPCs.
To safeguard Sigurd's legacy,
yeah, I'm gonna bring Luna with me.
sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father. Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince.
Okay, you're all meeting inside the thing, and one of your informants shows up.
Unto him the imperial
let me just find
as the Raven.
First, I'll
This is the
on the
story
right page.
of Maxos and the dragon.
Just like the party informants,
This is the story
yeah,
of
but
the dragon
it's more your informant. It's one of sorry, I've got to get the
Is this guy connected at all to the fellow who bought the glands from us at basically double the price?
kinda, yes.
Okay.
But I can't find the bloody icon. I moved shit around and now I can't find shit. Oh yeah, here we go.
Hey.
There we go. It's one of the informants, and basically he says he has a lead on the, like he's a messenger from Bridget, and he has a lead on the final gem that you need. And basically you'll need to meet a contact outside of town.
I hate to interrupt, but that actually reminds me, no one's actually explained to me or my character what the fuck we are doing at all.
We're awakening a titan.
What?
We're awakening a titan. That's pretty much it.
Okay, I feel as though there's a little more context needed for that.
You're waking an ancient being that was frozen in crystal before the monster curse took over. So basically you're rescuing somebody who does not have the monster curse.
Okay, why?
Because it could lead to a possible cure, and also he's a friend of he has friends in high places.
Also reproduction.
Okay, I guess. Sure.
I mean, you don't have to join if you don't want.
No, I was just wondering because no one had thought to actually explain it. That's the
Have
thing.
you asked?
Yes, I asked last session, and no one explained anything.
I can't remember who it was. They said they'd tell you off game, but I can't remember who that was.
I thought I explained it.
No.
I thought you did too.
You didn't.
I don't know. Lots of
Yes, now you know.
This is all I was told. We are awakening a Titan, and that was it. There was not really any context or background given for that.
Shataya doesn't really have a context either. He's just there for the funs and giggles.
The shits and giggles and epic loot.
Alright, well let's go through this then. Why don't you start off by in character asking a few questions and we'll see if we can
Because Ray has a limited amount of time and we should just probably get going so he can actually do stuff. Rather than sitting here at the market doing discussions.
My respect may still be yours.
Alright, so
What the fuck was that?
That wasn't awkward. Just very high pitched.
for here's Funny Bot. Okay. The informant says that you need to meet someone out of town at high noon. The town is called the Town of Wind,
Okay.
named for its temple.
Is it the Wind Temple?
It is the Wind Temple. It's the temple of the Wind God.
Applause for creativity.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, I mean, you can't go too far on that. I mean, Athens is named after the goddess Athena, so
True. And
I
German.
wonder what Hungary is named after.
Hunger. Because people starve there.
They're not communists.
Wait, are they actually communist?
Well, if they're hungry, I'm sure they are.
I thought Hungary was a NATO member.
I got nothing to say to that. I actually don't know. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, same here. I was just shit staring.
Okay, so this wind town, I'm supposing that we can just access it through the gate.
You can access near it, just to the border of it.
Okay, and we're looking for, I guess this is some kind of gem for the Titan that we're aiming at?
Yep, it's the final gem.
Ooh. I mean, I don't have any questions after this. I think I'm pretty well ready to go.
He informs you the informant is a human.
A human.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's a human.
Yes. A short human.
I look over to Sidrian as if to ask, do you know anything about...
I mean, I know Bridget has slaves and she's very fond of them. And yes, they are human.
Nothing beyond slaves. Okay, well...
He says look for a very dapper person near the well.
Okay.
And his name is... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get his name. Fuck it, it's Austin.
Okay.
Okay, and let me just get this map all set up. Oh, not set up, you know what I mean. Now this is a big map, so you'll have to go all the way to the right when I put you guys in. Understood?
What the hell? I just noticed something fucking lavish. At the bottom of my screen, I see something that says copy of 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 copy of.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Ray, you wanted to see a blank sheet for a character, remember? The other day, so I made you. I just showed you a copy. Like each time I'll do like a mass duplicate, and then I'll duplicate the duplicate, and so on, and it just keeps going like that.
I don't think you were talking to me about that, but I think you were talking to someone else about that because I don't recall.
No, remember when you were creating the characters, you wanted to talk thing, and that's what I thought you meant.
Anyway, that explains that.
Okay. You'll have to go to the very far right on the map.
Big map. We're in Windy Town, apparently.
Yeah, Shadowbolt suffers from a thunderstorm.
What am I suffering from?
It's a joke. It's a joke. We can hear the wind blowing.
That would be my fucking
deep
fan.
throating action.
Yeah, no, don't worry too much about it. We aren't actually listening to it too much. That's just
I can turn it off.
It's good enough.
It's just really fucking hot here. I'll turn it off. I just need to know if you guys don't want me to turn it off. I can't sit there and do anything about it if I don't know it's an issue.
If need be, just put
We'll
push
let you
to
know
talk.
that.
The only person who is always an issue for is me, but that's just because of my shitty nerves.
Oh, I've turned it off, so.
Okay, drag your people onto the map.
Right.
We still got Big Mel.
I'm not really sure why that's the case. I think it's because my my token is uploaded at a certain resolution.
Yeah,
So this comes in as
I've got to fix it. I can fix it, but it just takes a little bit of creative fucking around.
Alright, we'll deal with it later.
And I'm doing it at the moment. There we go. That should fix it for future. Okay, you arrive on the outskirts of a town. You can hear a large commotion in the distance, but you can't really make out the sounds. All you know is that there's a commotion in the distance. Roll me perception, everybody.
Damn, Luna, fucking starting off the night right, huh?
Yep, Luna smacks herself in the face. Oh no, she actually digs her face into the ground, gets dirt in her eyes.
So she tripped.
Yep, she takes D4 damage. She takes 4 damage, sorry.
Is that minus armor or?
Bypass armor. She basically trips over and gets her face full of dirt.
Okay.
Dirt.
Okay, any results of our, tremendous rolls? Just
Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got 13, a 10, a 7. Oh wait, sorry.
That's 16.
and a 16, yeah.
Yep, you seem to be in a large farming area on the outskirts of town. I'll just review on the map. You can see a pathway to the south and more fields. The fields appear to be empty. And you'd think around, midday, people should be working these fields.
So is it actually windy?
Yes, it is windy around here, but it seems like the wind is being drawn into the town. As you look off in the distance, you see actually what looks like a small tornado, basically a whirlwind, spiraling above a small church. Well, small in a sense compared to...
Like a dust devil?
Yeah, like a mini tornado.
Yeah, a dust devil. Okay.
Yeah. We call them whirlwinds here. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody in the fields. But you hear more like chattering, yelling in the distance.
Let's see.
Can I try and figure out what they're yelling?
Yeah, give us a roll.
For both me and Luna, or just me?
Just you. And everybody can do a roll, but only for the main player characters.
Okay.
Okay. You occasionally you occasionally hear like bitch, whore, heretic, just occasionally. They're the few words you can make out the distance.
Okay, so which child?
You are uncertain, but you never know.
Well, I glanced over to Sidron, basically gesturing to the area where we're hearing the sound. Wanna go crash a party?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I'm going to move up with Sidron.
Okay. So I just got to zoom out a bit. My zoom thing's not working quite right. And you guys are
Okay, I forgot to tell you this.
Yeah. What?
No, sorry. Go ahead. It's not that important.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell you, I figured out why my fucking UI was so big. For some reason, out of all the websites, fucking Roll20 had me default zoomed in with Firefox to 200%.
See, I have mine at 125, but bloody hell, 200%. No wonder you were complaining so much.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now. Alright, I'm going to push up here.
Sadly, one of my baby birds died the other day, like yesterday.
Did they explode?
Oh no!
Yeah.
I asked because I was reading up on it, and I heard that if birds are under enough stress, they explode, apparently.
I think you read an article that's kind of
Bullshit.
incorrect.
Fake news?
Yeah, maybe if you give an aspirin or a rice, they can explode. Their crop can
I was
explode.
reading something about it, and it said that basically birds under enough stress just, like, implode or some shit, and basically just die instantly.
They might get a heart attack.
Yeah, well, I know they had they used them in war. They just drop. What they do is they insult the birds and then throw them out of an airplane, and they would basically like mini nukes.
I feel like you're fucking with birds.
Oh, that's all Fukushima happened.
I read. I was just trying to.
The 99th Pigeon Brigade, fucking hell, you didn't want to fuck with them.
I think you read some fake stuff.
I remember Adolf Hitler was like, "Unleash the pigeons!"
Yes, that was our secret weapon.
They're looting the pigeons on Froden.
Yep. We would develop them in our Doom fortresses.
I'm gonna look this up now.
I know you'd step on a trap and it'd drop pigeons on you, and then you'd just hear like, "Pigeons suck!" They sort of boom, like a freaking cluster bomb.
Well, I think even in my youth it was like a common myth that birds are incapable of burping, so that anything that they consume and force them to burp actually kills them. I'm not sure if that's true.
No, birds can vomit and stuff like that.
They can, but gas also builds up really easily in them.
Yeah, because they don't have a conventional stomach.
Yes, meaning you feed them Pepto-Bismol and bread, they do explode.
Yeah, basically they crop. They've got basically instead of a stomach, they've got a crop and then a gizzard, as opposed to an actual acidic stomach. Anyway,
I see.
up in the distance, the ground seems to change from well-ploughed fields to a bit more grassy area, and you start to see a house here. And
Can we get?
yep,
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
you see what looks to be like an enclosed fountain, and there seems to be a very dapper man standing in front of it, as if waiting for you.
I'm going to make. my way
Oh
over
wow! Didn't know Xehanort was this handsome.
Fucking looks like a fucking fantasy ripoff of fucking Mr. Scrooge. He dies! Look at him! He reminds. I'm just expecting the fucking Grim Reaper to pop up, and he's like, "I'm come to take it a Christmas fucking past." Oh wait, no, the Grim Reaper is Christmas future. I'm sorry.
This like the
greetings,
looks like
wanna
the
play a
Joker
little game?
before he went and painted his face.
Yeah. If Einstein was a Nazi doctor, I think it would look like this.
I see a casino chip
Wait,
flying
Einstein
in the
was
air.
what?
I see 2 casino chips flying in the air.
Those aren't casino chips, I don't think.
They actually are.
The red one there, and then there's a black one.
Oh, I thought that-
side.
I thought that was like a ruby or some shit.
I'll give you some.
Ah, the nose has grown even bigger.
Basically, he looks a bit like a skinny version of the penguin.
Okay.
You're a mean one, Mr. Penguin.
And he basically does the Dark Souls bow to, and he's like, "I've been expecting you."
Of course.
Okay. Whatever you say, bud.
I gesture to the commotion going on in town. Do you know what all that's about?
A humble distraction so that we can meet.
What exactly is going on?
I'm here to lead you to the informant.
Interesting. So, in other words, because this is a human village, if they saw monsters like us running around, they'd be freaking out. But because there's a distraction going on, we can meet with this.
Exactly. Also,
Why would we
this
meet
is
up here?
the Inquisitors tend to not like monsters or demi-humans or people they just don't like the look of.
I make like I'm about to follow him. He
I
seems to know what's
glance-
going on.
I glance over to Citron. So, no party crashing done yet?
Well, let's find out what he knows then.
Yep.
We'll go from there.
He's like, "Please accompany me to the tavern."
As you wish.
And he begins walking up along the path. Let me just...
So, what is this distraction you made for us?
He's like, details. Just a few tensions have been flaring up, so we just played upon them. Nothing to worry about, don't worry.
Okay.
Everything's fine and dandy, and very dapper.
I take it the tavern is somewhere to the
North.
to the west of us here. Northwest.
Yep, and he begins walking his way up, and... Oh, sorry, I gotta remember which one. Who's the freaking...
I'd imagine the entrance is right here based off the layout of the building that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
over this way.
Yep. Okay, do us a perception roll, everybody. I gotta switch my heater on for some reason. Shake it.
Oh, nice! Luna actually rolled decently.
Huzzah!
Yeah, Luna actually rolled decently the second time. It certainly makes up for the fucking natural one.
Yep, the sand in her eyes has somehow given her supervision.
I may be blind, but I can now see.
She's from the Book of Eli. She's like that dude in the Book of Eli. I'm blind, but somehow I can shoot a rabbit with a bow and arrow freaking from 200 meters away.
What is the Book of Eli?
A terrible,
it's
terrible movie.
It's a movie of a post-apocalyptic world full of sand where there is a blind man carrying a mysterious book that everyone seems to want because it's rumored to grant success.
But for some reason, you don't find out that he's blind until the end of it. And at the end, he's carrying the Bible. Because apparently, in the future, there are no Bibles. There's literally billions of the bastards. I literally am an atheist, and I've got 3 of them in my back room there. Mainly because I came to the house.
I'm an atheist as
suck
well.
you always down.
In in my desk, I quite literally have a fucking children's pocket fucking Bible. It's called the New Testament, Psalms and Proverbs, and it's like one I think I got from like high school or some shit, and it's like a locker from a high school with like a combination lock and shit.
I've got an army
like a
pocket
Jesus
Bible.
symbol and shit.
Like I've got a World War II pocket Bible, army pocket Bible, in the back room.
First you pray, then you spray and pray.
Aussies never. I don't think the Aussies had automatic weapons. I think we were still using 303s.
I'm fairly sure the Australians do use automatic weapons.
It depended if they were attached to a British contingent. They were, but for the most part, it was 303s.
In World War II?
Outside of the,
World War II.
the building.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, off in the distance, you see a large crowd of people in the market area. There seems to be basically not a gallows, but an elevated platform. There's a woman standing in front, screaming religiosity at people. These heretics, yada yada yada, done this, yada yada yada, heathens and adulterers and yada yada, all that kind of stuff.
Ooh, that is just prime for sitting there and fucking crashing.
And Austin leads you into the building.
Who typed gay on the gallows?
What?
Huh?
Someone, if you look on the gallows, someone sat there and put in fucking text gay. Do you guys not see that?
No.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Well, it just disappeared. The fuck?
I didn't see it.
Nothing on my screen.
Now where the hell is my map going?
We do not know. We are not the keeper of the map.
I'm sorry, one of my maps has just up and disappeared for some reason.
I did not shit on you.
Oh wait, I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So it was a double map and I could only see a piece of it. Okay, let's take you into the tavern. If everybody's going into the tavern, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, might as well. I haven't seen anything of interest.
Yep.
I was hoping there'd be someone of actual magical use on there, but there was not. It seemed.
Okay, as you...
Right, so now we start dragging characters.
Jesus Christ, you're fucking huge.
It didn't work, dude.
Damn it! You've cursed me, Mel.
Whatever, I'll work on it with you later.
I'll get you for this. And your little blob, too.
Next time, Gadget.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku goes Super Saiyan and fights Kyle Aber.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, does Dende finally get Gohan into bed? No one? Really?
Does chloroform work on a Super Saiyan? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Do you guys seriously not know who Dende is?
I know who Dende is. My name is
I don't
Dende.
know. You guys were just fucking.
I was trying to think of the word chloroform. I couldn't remember.
You gotta refer to him as Super Kami Guru.
No, it's
Dende.
Super Comic Dende. Or
My name
AKA
is Dende.
Little Green. Little Green!
No! Actually, his name was Dende. Weird. You never brought that up. Alright, you come into the bar and he takes his stance behind the actual bar itself.
Hi.
Okay.
Seriously? No one? Mr. Popo?
Yeah, I know.
Bye.
I'll tell you where they're not. Safe.
Is it time to destroy this world? No, let's give him a few years to clean this up. Clean that up.
Seriously, the fuck is Popo? Seriously. Well, six of Popo's training. Don't break Popo's stuff. Don't. Six of Popo's training. Don't break Popo's stuff.
Anyways.
Are you crying? Seventh rule of Popo's training. Okay.
Do we have any squares that make a circle? Well, technically we have here with these tables.
He flicks a switch under the bar and a staircase appears up at the top. There.
Why? Can't we just start talking already?
He says the informant awaits.
Oh, I see. You're just an informant's informant.
It's probably because after an execution, people are probably going to be thirsty. So.
For blood.
Probably for alcohol. I know I would be. I'm gonna head up the stairs. I
don't know. Personally, when I see an liching, I generally get more horny than thirsty. But maybe that's just me.
I thought the exact same thing,
Discord.
That's Discord for you. We go up. What do we see?
You go down and you pick over to the far left.
Hold on. What do you mean go down?
You go downstairs.
Oh, it goes two ways? Or
no, it goes straight down.
I'm confused because did he not say it went upwards?
Slip of the tongue. Okay, what do we see?
Look to the far left of the map. Yeah, see that.
Interesting. Okay.
There we go. Yep.
Who invented these stairs?
A Super Saiyan has no need for stairs.
I'm coming. I gotta take my time.
Here, there's an old meme for you. I hate stairs. I hate escalators. I hate clowns. Barney points to whoever can guess who it is.
I like trains.
Seto Kaiba?
I like turtles.
No, and no. This is a lot more classic. I'll give you a hint. It's gaming.
Nah.
Seto Kaiba?
No. I'll give you another hint. It was a zombie apocalypse franchise.
Resident Evil?
Season 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Seto Kaiba?
No, Season 1! You don't stand a ghost of a chance!
Oh no, go away.
No, it's Left 4 Dead, it's Lewis.
He's got the voice of a zombie angel.
You've never played Left 4 Dead? Seriously, why am I
I'm not a fan of horde shooters.
I played Left 4 Dead once. My computer couldn't hack it at the time.
What do you mean horror shooters? That's not a horror shooter.
Horde shooters.
Horde shooters.
No, he meant horror shooters.
I don't remember him talking about GTA.
There were some pretty female zombies in that.
And Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, the witch is really itch my necrophilia stick.
Yes. Where was the representation, I tell you? Okay, roll us to detect.
Okay.
Brains. He's got the voice of a zombie angel. Okay. Let me just reveal the area.
To be fair, I think there's less Spidey ways to become a zombie. Fun fact for you, did you know the original reference to zombies was not actually the living undead?
Yeah,
it was actually in
go on.
It was actually originally came from South African voodoo, which a living person would be essentially placed under mind control and hypnosis and shit, and they would be called zombies because they could not do anything for them after much.
Okay, you see a woman sitting on a lounge, or a couch if you're American. and there seems to be a woman standing next to the couch. And for some reason, I can't move them.
Are they part of a map? Did you accidentally have them with a map?
Hot zombies.
Yep, fuck me, Ginger.
Do we have any gingers here?
Aren't you already a ginger?
No! Why would I be a ginger?
I don't know. Because it's
I
fun.
didn't know you had a choice!
I have the presence of character to overcome such a disability.
Allow me.
There's always a choice to sell this soul or not.
Edmund, you already know. But I now have a
Okay, yeah, you see a woman, she seems to be in golden attire.
and Scarlet.
I'll give it a zoom in.
She seems to be green. And a whore.
Pledge we will stand by.
Whoa, those bonkolodonkas.
You, Shatai.
Actually, I think she's more Nordic, based off of bear skin and also her attire.
To be known as
But that's
Bet
just
she's
me.
ginger.
until the day comes when you shall be kin.
Yeah, that's hair dye.
All have
Anyway,
Yeah, it's a bit too colorful to be natural. But
But why is that blue-haired she-cat to the left?
Yep, she seems to be standing there, seems to be her guard, and
How's it hanging?
she's keeping an eye on every single one of you.
Or a dragon, they tell me. Always right to ride.
I
So
use my lesser shapeshift to cling to the wall and sort of try to merge in.
When I can take you for a spin.
so you are the contact we were supposed to talk to?
Treat me mean.
Indeed.
That's your eyes. Treat me well, and I'll plan on
And she points to the seats over here, and and there's some seats in front of the table, they're just not represented. She's like, take a seat.
I must approach you with a bit of resistance.
Leaning
take the
against the wall.
Dragon Knight
There's a table here, and there's some little lounges here.
inspires bravado in the many hearts that would have
But this woman prevents you from sitting on the lounge where she is.
But then again, you are the offspring. Male offspring.
Oh, by the way, you attempt to
sushi
lesser
was
shapeshift. You take human form for a second, and then you just turn into like a puddle on the ground.
For the downfall of the Empire in the first place.
Ha!
Forgive because they call
No hiding for me.
Ironic.
Okay.
more cunning, resilient,
I obediently plop myself down onto the stool here and incline my ear towards the young ladies.
and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly
I'm going to sit down over here, I guess, with Luna beside me.
no more.
alright. Well, what information do you have for us?
Men are
Sorry, you cut out there, Sid. I couldn't hear you.
and should
She was asking what information does the contact have for us.
She's like, you're looking for the Windstone, aren't you?
At least a power.
Guess.
Well, there's
Indeed,
one
the
right here in
secret
this
gem.
town.
Why do I feel like there's more to that?
She's like, I can give you information on how to get it, but it comes at a price.
What is that price?
There's a certain individual that needs to be corrected.
You cut out Lavitz.
There's a certain
No, he didn't.
individual that needs to be corrected.
Okay, here comes the party crashing part.
Well, let's take a bit to try and understand what she's talking about first. Who is this individual?
He's an inquisitor in this temple that's in the
Oh.
town. It's not that I want him killed. Alright, it's not that I want him killed. I just don't want him to be alive anymore.
Yes, Commander.
You realize who you're talking
No
to,
guarantee.
right?
Somewhat of an affair,
How would this benefit you?
but don't worry.
I'm in the process of
Once or twice,
making certain
respect
acquisitions,
for you is in
and he's standing in my way.
You got an
In fact, him and the Inquisitors are standing in my way.
Real estate agents for true villains.
Exactly.
Sorry, what was that? You're really quiet today. Let me see if I can turn you up.
Yeah, I said it's hard to hear.
Oh,
She was
wait,
asking what the acquisitions might be.
that is none of your concern. It's, let's just say it's town politics.
I'm not sure about you guys, but killing an Inquisitor is a really tall order.
It is.
Not really.
Now, I could personally have him killed quite easily by some of my associates, but that will inevitably come back to me. So,
You want plausible deniability. You want it to where there's no traces absolutely or any connections to you. So that's why
Exactly.
you hired monsters. If
exactly.
an Inquisitor dies in a monster raid, no one bats an eye.
Spot on. Give that boy a gold star.
However, this is coming at great risk for us.
Of course it's
How
coming
can
at
we
great
be
risk.
My question is, how can we be sure that the information you're giving us is good?
My information is always good.
If this informant and information is coming from Bridget herself, I trust her.
Yes, Bridget and I go way back. Let's just say that.
Well, I certainly won't object to any opportunity to stick it up the Inquisitor's ass. What about you guys? What do you think?
We just lost Ray.
I noticed.
I wiggle with excitement.
I do have some questions, though.
Ask away.
During this quote-unquote monster raid, what are the rules, so to speak?
Well,
I
try
doubt
to
you
avoid
just want us to-
hurting the civilians, and if you could preferably not make a big deal about it, maybe be a little bit stealthy. Not overly stealthy. We want them to know that it was you who did it, but let's not cause a mass panic in the town. It affects real estate. Let's say.
And on the off chance we do end up accidentally doing that,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want this guy out of the picture, right?
Yes.
You want him out of the picture, you want him just gone. You don't want him around anymore, you want him dead.
Yes.
And you want no connection to you.
Yes.
Would it not make sense to make it believable then? Because wouldn't it be suspicious from the outside eye that a group of monsters of many different kinds made their way into town, didn't kidnap any civilians, didn't cause any destruction, and specifically went after an Inquisitor in particular?
That's the point of the
You mean no
Windstone. You want the Windstone, you can kill him to get it. Everybody knows monsters love magical items.
I know that, but would it not make... On our nature, would it not make sense for us to cause a little bit of havoc in other ways as well?
Havoc is fine, but the civilians are basically my people. I don't want my people to be murdered.
Oh, of course. I'm not talking murder.
Or captured. Or enslaved.
I'm not talking about that either. I'm just... You want this to be believable. I'm trying to get a sort of idea. The prisoners were already explained.
What do you mean?
distraction. But
Yeah.
The distraction there is for the meeting. I prefer it if you didn't do this during that, because everybody and their dog is there, including the executioner and other inquisitors.
Do you want us to take out all the Inquisitors?
It's up to you, but it will be a tall order. Inquisitors aren't exactly the easiest thing to kill.
What about those, those prisoners you used for the distraction?
That is the only amount of sacrifice of the townspeople I really want to make.
I do have a question about them. What can you tell me about them? Are they just random citizens, or do they actually have magical capabilities?
They are mere dissidents to rules, and we just had to do a little creative work to get the Inquisitors to turn their eye to them as opposed to other things.
I see. I have an idea, but it may not be to your liking. But that is why I pitch it rather than act upon it without your discussion.
Okay, what are you suggesting?
Everyone is currently at the execution, correct? Almost everyone.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, you don't want any of the civilians killed. What if we came in, made a big show of it, and basically egged the Inquisitors and such to come after us? The civilians would disperse, and we would have easy access to kill the Inquisitors.
The main Inquisitor will not be taking part in the lynching.
No, but it would give him a reason to be fearful.
Wait, where is the Inquisitor then?
He's in the temple. He spends all his time at the temple.
Well, if he's
He dictates
alone there and there's nobody else, what's stopping us from just taking him?
He does have his second in command there, but she is nowhere near as powerful as him.
So there's two people.
Yes. They'd be in the temple alone at the moment here, probably praying for something of a rather, or organising something.
Okay.
That sounds alright to me.
I don't think we need to cause any further distractions. I think we just need to go and get this job done. We sound like assassin.
I agree.
That's why I was suggesting the big open.
So now there's a few options you could do.
When it's only two people in one area.
At the moment, they're going to be in the church. However, getting into the church will be quite difficult, seeing how there's only one way in, and that is right where the lynching is taking place. How you do this is up to you. You could wait for night. You could do this. All I want is I want it done within the next day or so.
That's not too hard to do.
But I'll leave the details up to the operation, up to you. Just don't kill my people. And try not to ruin my real estate by making it that the army's going to come in. Because that just causes more problems.
Okay, so Shadow, do you think there's any planning that needs to be done in this, or do you think we can just wait till nightfall and walk?
I mean, if we the problem I see with waiting until nightfall and walking in is it's those two now because everyone's at the fucking lynching. But if we wait till nightfall, everyone's gonna dissipate and the other Inquisitors are gonna go elsewhere. So my fear is that if we do wait till night, they will be in there, maybe some civilians, and it'll be a lot harder to take them all alone. The other issue that I'm seeing is there's no other way to sit there and go during the day besides going right through them.
I feel like, though, that with the temple itself, it's a holy place, so it's rare that civilians are going to be in there. And if it's a few extra Inquisitors we have to deal with, fine.
I think we might be able to set one of the fields on fire.
There's nothing to set on fire, it's just dirt though.
There were fields before we got here.
They are freshly
it was
plowed
just dirt.
fields. It looks like they've just been planted.
Yeah, so there's nothing to burn.
Okay.
However, there is an idea.
Could we make a show of magic in order to draw attention?
I do have one idea that may be able to help.
Go for it.
I could send Luna. Where in the map is this place, by the way?
It is directly behind the crowd that you saw.
No. World map wise, where is this city? World map wise.
let me explain. It is basically.
Is it in South or North India?
In tokens, mods, and maps, maybe a picture of the world map, and then make an indication.
Yep. It's basically.
I just need to know if it's in South or North India.
It is basically in a neutral zone that takes up north, south, and Tirabula. Tabora, sorry.
Okay, so then my idea is moot at that point, so just disregard it.
Yep. So basically, it's kind of a neutral area.
Oh, okay.
I know this is gonna sound fucking like a broken record, and yeah, I'm just some brute fucking horse, but going in all out may be our only option, because while some of you may be good with stealth, other of us are not, so.
She says, watch out for the executioner and the preacher at the front. They're not exactly pushovers either. They've been boosted somehow. I can't understand how, but for some reason they've got some kind of weird enchantment upon them.
Like, I'm open to other suggestions, but I'm not gonna lie, both solutions we have flaws.
My bug is way too big to go and fit inside of the temple anyway. Perhaps what I can do is I can make it become a distraction.
He could fit through there. They're big gates. They're literally, think, you know, like the Vatican gate? You know, they're those big golden gates that you can basically drive a carriage through. This is a massive area. It'd have trouble moving around in there, but he could walk through the gates.
Well, how about if I just get him to run a distraction then, because he seems different enough from the monsters that it would actually be intriguing, at least enough to prevent them from thinking about worse things happening.
That's up to you.
Any other thoughts?
I can try and cloak as a human to get through, but that's not more for less.
Yeah, that's just you.
As a slime, I can press into the mortar and try and get around.
Any option we pick is not a good option. I'm not gonna lie. At least
we split up.
Honestly, at least wait till nightfall.
Ray, do you have any opinion? Right, nightfall it is.
Alrighty, so you guys are waiting till nightfall?
I suppose so.
Yeah, we'll have to leave the town.
Yep. No problem, let me... Of course I'm on the wrong bloody page. There we go, she wishes you luck. And she says, I hope I see you under more better circumstances next time.
Once we leave, I glance over to Sid. I'm not going to lie. I don't like all this sneaking around and assassin type shit. Are we really sure we need to do what this woman wants for the information of how to get the Windstone? Is there no other way?
Storm the city.
The temple anyway. We have to go in the temple and steal a stone and run away. But that also risks losing an informant in this realm.
I'll take your lead on the issue, on it then. I trust your judgment. I just had some concerns, that's all.
We'll be going into this temple, whether it be during the day and slaughter everybody, or during the night, do one mission, leave everybody else alone.
Let's get a casket of wine, maybe.
What's
Some
why?
kind of high propel.
Why?
Set something on fire so that we can sneak in during the...
We wouldn't need that distraction if we follow the shadow everybody's gonna be asleep by the time that we have.
Hopefully. Okay, fair enough.
If you say so, follow your lead, as I said.
Well, if we light a fire, that's just gonna draw attention to us. We don't want attention.
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard.
Okay, where do we hide out?
You'll have to basically leave the area and go past the farm. I'll let you hide basically in the farming area. Or if you want, you could find another, like attempt to find another place to hide.
Do you guys see anything you'd like to try? Underneath these trees?
Here there goes
Oh, I'm gonna head out here.
elves about to by nature
Try and hide in the bush.
like nature.
I'm gonna try and see if I can hide myself as a human. Apparently.
Yep, you've become human.
Actually, in that case, because this would have been attempted like the moment I got into the bush. And that would have been like the moment we left.
By Grumio's gadgets, it's a pleasure indeed to shake hands with you. Your technician is my nephew, and I am tribute
I'm trying to think if I actually want to go out and talk to people, but at the same time, I don't know. But that means I don't have to hide them too much.
Do we have to roll for hiding?
No, basically I'm going to assume that you just go kind of like into the forest outside of town and just kind of watch from a distance.
Good enough, I won't complain.
That would be my assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
science, great dragon. Never sit still. Try, investigate, expand.
Alrighty, where you guys are now, you're right next to a main highway.
More serious note, Commander. Science is indeed up.
Me?
Not anymore.
Yep, this whole area is basically right next to the highway. You basically have to go into the fields back here.
Great control.
Wow.
Back us.
Okay.
Crafty miracles.
Because these fields go like vertically north and south, just straight up and down.
Okay.
But okay, how long do you want to wait? It is currently about 12:30.
So it's noon.
Yes.
I'd say about 8, 9 o'clock we should be. What do you guys think?
Well, they're not going to be asleep at 8, 9. They're going to be going to bed at 8 or 9. They won't be asleep until like 1 or...
What kind of fucking sleep schedule are you on?
It's dark. It's sunset at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock where I am.
Yeah, that makes sense. Daylight savings time and all that shit.
But we also gotta remember, this is a farm town.
Yeah, that's true. So they'd probably be up and
rise.
Yeah.
So at about 1 or 2 o'clock they would be deeply asleep. Midnight even.
Yes, that's deep sleep, that isn't asleep or going to sleep.
Okay, fair enough. So you think we should wait until 9 or 10?
I think 11 to be safe. Maybe 12.
Alrighty. After sunset, you notice a lot of people, they're actually at the entire thing the whole day, and they're just watching these people getting whipped constantly.
Flogging, huh?
Yep, flogging. They're all
Nice.
they're all in stock, so they're basically just getting pelted by fruit, whipped. A few rocks get thrown. It is just yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal actually. And after about
Yeah, I know.
wait, can I put these in the right? Hey, can you see the people at the moment, the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it bad that I really want to sit there and capture that fucking priestess? I do.
You're really horny for holy women, aren't you?
What? No! I need a fucking mage. An actual mage, not a healer. Which is why I was asking about the magic shit. I mean, I may or may not have a king for nuns and shit, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's just this is just a fetish. I understand that. Nun porn's a bit boring, but yeah, I can understand.
I just need an actual fucking magic user, because I have 2 fucking melee users, a healer, and me, another melee user. I need someone who can perform magic.
Maybe we can work something out during tonight.
Yep.
Like, tonight as in real life, or tonight as in game?
As in, I don't really mind one way or the other whether you try to acquire a new
Slave?
A new slave, but you don't make the rest of the mission difficult.
Of course I'm not gonna do that. The mission comes first. I'm not gonna sit there and risk everyone's life for fucking a single slave. That's why I was asking Sidrin if she wanted to do a party crasher. I'm not gonna sit there and go lone wolf. That's just idiotic suicide.
Oh, it got dark.
Let those that wish to fight for our cause do so, but let's not force men away from their families if they feel
Damn, it's dark.
Construction may have somewhat of an ill.
Come on, don't piss on me now. We can roll 20. Okay.
There's not a who will take up arms for the Empire.
It is currently night. We've waited till around midnight. The people, after the sun started setting, some went to the bars, others went packed up their stalls. But even though the people have left, they've returned to their houses. Most of the lights are out now. In fact, pretty much all of them. The only things that seem to be burning are the fireplaces. Mostly, you figure for heat as opposed to actual light. But you can still hear the whipping going on.
Alright, I'm going to...
We're gonna get a...
Yeah, I'm gonna send Luna up, or I'm gonna move up a bit and send Luna up to scout.
I'm gonna head in. I'm still disguised as a human.
You'll have to roll
Okay, I
a new
guess.
one.
Thank you for disagreeing with your
That's true.
war is a demanding mistress.
Oh, fuck.
You go to flick your coat around like really, like your cloak around all pretty, like, you know, do the whole flourish and whatnot. It gets caught on a branch and you tear it in half. It is now destroyed.
Of course.
Can I give Luna my cloak?
Very good.
This was a magical cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like completely destroyed or repairable?
Torn completely in half, so basically you need to either buy a new one or get it repaired. At the moment it's completely useless, it's rags. Well, not even rags, like it's less than rags.
Okay, I'm gonna send my scarab to...
Okay.
Can I do an observation check for both me and Luna?
Yes, you
Probably
can.
would be a good idea if we're doing a stuff.
In fact, everybody should probably do an observation check.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Yep. You don't sense or see anybody walking around as far as you can tell. You do hear a little bit of chattering in the distance every now and again, though. Hey, lizards arrived.
Hi, Kumiko. We can continue on while you're playing with your mic, because right now nobody can hear you. Moving on. I'm gonna see if I can stealth myself into the car.
Alright. There are lamps burning around town, but they only seem to be just a little kind of indicators of where the pathways are, and just general small amount of lighting.
I'm going to hug the wall with Luna and push up a bit more.
Okay.
Right about here, I believe, is the edge of the tavern wall, correct? Here.
Where? Sorry, I've got to zoom out. No, tavern's over. Was this building here? Not again. Roll 20.
Is this the edge of the building, though?
Yeah, that's the edge of the building, but this is actually not a tavern.
It doesn't need to be the tavern. I just need to know if it's the edge of the building.
Yes.
Right. If at all possible, I'd like to have Luna and me do another observation check to see if we can see farther in.
Go straight ahead.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Okay,
you see down the street with the lighting, and you see up this street. You can't see into the beer garden, but you can see the walls.
Alright. I
Everybody
motion
knows
to
the beer garden,
Sid.
don't they?
Not really. I motion to Sid and say we're good to move forward. I don't see anyone. I'm going to slowly push up then.
You do notice that the whole town does seem to be quite bereft of guards. There doesn't seem to be any walking around. Like, you normally expect in a town there would be a small patrol going around, but there doesn't seem to be.
Could be in the temple.
In fact, the entire time you've been here, you've noticed a bereft of any soldiers whatsoever.
I glance over to Sidran and hushedly whisper to her, I don't want the feeling of this. Am I the only one getting the vibes of trap?
Vibes of what?
Trap.
Vibes for trap.
Not the good kind.
He's basically saying, is anyone else getting the feeling that this is a massive fucking trap?
It does feel pretty weird.
Roll for paranoia.
I'm thinking, well, yeah, you know what? Sometimes paranoia can keep you from getting your head nicked
That
off.
was a joke, Satai. That was a joke, Ray.
My character said so he's now a little bit
You were not paranoid.
Obviously not. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I still think
Except the
idea of
Inquisitor, the
distraction might be
Executioner, the
good.
Priestess.
I still think a distraction might be a good idea to perhaps lure any characters that would be unnecessarily in it.
We won't know until we get to the edge of the situation.
Are we actually going based on fear that some form of soldier is going to attack us?
Based on the extreme absence, which apparently is unusual, I think we should just stealth and see if we can find something.
Yeah. I'm going to, right about here behind this like beer garden, I'd like to try and peer down the road a bit more.
Well, it'll have to wait until Lavitz gets back.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in with the ground itself here.
Okay, repeat your request, Shadow.
I think he heard me.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, I just got back.
Representing our
Oh.
military on a diplomatically.
I just heard noises, so I'd like to I'd like to hide around this edge and peer around, basically scanning down the road a bit more.
Okay, roll to basically not crush the flowers, because this is like a whole garden bed along here.
No, I'm not moving into the garden bed. I'm standing like on, you know how there's like shrubbery and shit?
Yep.
I'm basically like standing on the edge of it, or not the edge of it, but I'm standing a little bit away from it, but I'm kind of peering around the edge of the actual flowers.
Okay then, roll us a d20.
Right, and this is for me and Luna, because she's probably going to be alert as well, if that's alright.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
By the way, Sid, did you roll for a stealth?
Blending into the road, yeah.
Yep. You flatten yourself along the road and kind of just octopus your way along it, and you're doing a reasonably good job.
I'm gonna make my way up there then.
Yeah, sorry I had to leave for a second. I had to get papers.
That's right. I rolled a 18 and a 15, respectively.
Yep. You seem to be quite reasonably blended in. You know, you're fairly tall.
No, I wasn't.
And
I wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
Lavitz, I wasn't stealthing.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean is you're blending in and you manage to poke around and see. Yeah, the market area seems to be completely abandoned, or the area that you can see seems to be abandoned.
Right.
You still hear the whipping in the back at the gallows. Well, not gallows. What would that be? Stage? We'll just call it a stage.
Gallows would probably be a good word for it, because if they're witches, it's probably going to end that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
And you can see the torches that are on the gallows.
I'm assuming this here is a different material than this.
Probably stone.
Yeah, this seems to be more paved.
Okay, so I need to do another range then. Okay.
And what are you doing now, and Ray?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright. Hello.
Hey, we got Kumiko now.
Welcome, Lizard.
Lizard is our word, but you can say Liga.
Okay, get going.
Yep. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here because I just stopped having to run errands, but yeah.
And so, if you want, I can give you a summary, or you can just get one of them to give you a summary.
I think I can kind of bring it to a quick under. So currently we're the majority of the thrusts of our missions have been towards trying to basically lift a constricting curse on the on a Titan, which is one of the few monsters of our race, I suppose you could say, that does not suffer a particular type of curse called a corruption. In any case, in our attempts to do all of that, we're collecting gems to complete that, and we're on our last one right now in a place called Windtown. There's a temple particularly dedicated to a wind gem of sorts, which we're trying to attain, and we're sneaking in at night in order to accomplish our goal. And there's some people that we may encounter, or may not, that are standing in our way.
So it's Legend of Zelda.
For the time being, something like that.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog's Chaos Emeralds in Legend of Zelda's temples.
And right now, so we're making some stealth.
Well, I've never played a Zelda game technically, so I wouldn't know.
I haven't either. I just know that Zelda has temples. Please tell me there's not going to be a water temple.
No,
We're on our last one, so regardless of if there was one or not, you're not going.
Where's the damn fourth case, Emerald?
anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing up to this sort of cart/crate area and peek around the corner again.
It's a small store.
That?
This whole thing here, I'll just reveal it. Boom.
Oh, it's merchants.
I'm not. I don't think I see the same thing you guys see.
He's probably not in the same scenario.
Lavitz.
So,
no, I'm in the. What? I'm in the marketplace from the
I see.
Royal or something.
I know. I haven't dragged your icon thing onto it. Sorry about that. There we go.
Also, Lavitz, I rolled to switch from that.
I can't see anything either.
Yep. Big map. You have to zoom out. Yep. You seem to have blended in reasonably well. You flatten the body out and you across the ground.
Can I go ahead and me and Luna observe down the road a bit?
Yep. Sure. Roll us.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Oh good.
If I move the map one slightly, it just goes blank. Okay.
Your map might be loading.
Yeah, it's a really big map. Just pretty much go into this very zoom out and then kind of look into the center and you should be right.
I can see. No, I can't.
So there's still.
This is a bad day for me.
You're gonna have a bad time.
My eyes start. One of my eyes glows blue. I just start murdering people.
Well, you're gonna have your chance soon enough.
My weapon is a bone club too. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you rolled for that awesome bone club, didn't you?
Right. I'm going to gesture to the others that it seems safe to move up.
Okay. I'm gonna make a move towards the tent to the west.
Okay.
Why am I getting pitch black freaking flashbacks?
What?
Lavitz,
Yep.
how far up do I have to go before I need to roll against a detect for them?
Any closer and you'll have to.
I have a question. Where am I?
Your character?
Yes.
If you want, I can put your character back here near the giant bug.
I'm gonna move there, Lavitz.
Sure.
Hey, Lavitz. Oh.
Yep.
No, go ahead.
What are you doing with your butt?
Okay. So I rolled a 20 against whatever they're checking.
Yep.
What's the range or maximum range before disadvantage for Luna's bow?
Her bow was 60 feet, if I remember correctly. And then it's...
I believe it was 80.
No, it
Wasn't
wasn't. It wasn't 80.
Oh.
It was double movement range. Okay, wait a second, let me get... Your character was Kumiko, was it? Yep. I'll put you in next to the bug.
Why is there a bug?
Because he's your friend.
Can I pat the bug?
You can pat the bug.
bug.
Roll to pat Meldrin in bug form.
Alright, how many d10s do I roll?
Just 1d20 plus social.
Okay, what's social?
Social is a mind skill.
One, probably. Maybe zero.
Your social is 1, actually, yeah. Because you're a bug. No, bug, a lizard. Okay. You walk up to Meldred's bug form or bug puppet, and you lovingly tussle his ear. You didn't even think he had an ear, but somehow you found an ear. And you're like, here's a big giant bug.
So what you're saying is I'm Australian now.
Yeah. You basically come up to like a puppy. It's like, who's a good little buggy? You are. Yes, you are. Yes.
I'm going to slowly make my way down south while keeping Luna in that position.
Okay. Ding-a-ling, ding-ding-ding-ding.
Am I spotted?
Oops, sorry, wrong button. And for some reason it's not rolling. At the moment you don't think you are. They seem to be quite intent on whipping. They just keep going back and forth. Well, actually there's a dude with a bloody great weapon. Actually, roll me a detection so then you can actually see what's going on.
On behalf of a miner who was cruelly left
Well, fuck.
an incident in the mine.
I'll let everybody roll a detection to see what's going on if they like.
I'm
Well,
not
everybody
sure
in the
if
marketplace anyway.
General could afford
Yeah, I probably can't roll detection when I'm sitting next to a big bug.
You can move up now. You can basically move up to here before you need to basically start rolling a stealth roll.
Roll that. That's right.
Basically roll a d20 plus skill, which will be a d20 plus 1 for you.
Oh no! I mean where?
The border here,
I had to. All right.
where the shift in map
This here?
basically. Yep. So roll us a basic
Okay.
stealth.
Oh, I meant over here.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Shatire, move your Warforged.
and that's
Well, he's glowing, so you probably best not bring him in right away.
1d20.
There's, on your far left, there should be a dice roller thing. It will be directly above the question mark. And if you click that, or if you click on your character, and there should be a thing that says roll 20. And if you click that, it will automatically roll a d20.
Oh, do I have a modifier to stealth though?
No, but we just add one to it. Yep. You reasonably cloak yourself pretty well. You get on all fours and you scurry along.
Okay, I go over here next.
Luna is going... Sorry, go ahead.
I go over here next to the good boys.
Yep.
And I tap the good boy.
You're the most non-lizard folk I've seen this one.
Let's stage.
So just because I'm not a scaly doesn't mean.
Yes, it does.
No.
It's okay. You're on Discord, so it means you're automatically a degenerate. So.
Well, okay, yeah. The fact that I haven't been banned from Discord pretty much means I am a furry, I guess. So.
Yeah.
One of us.
Anyways, let's move up a little bit more.
Okay.
To roll another high check, or
Yes, you do. Okay, let me reveal the area and roll me a detect. This guy should actually be standing here, actually. And she's moved. Yeah. You notice that she just seems to be... She walks from one person, whips them with a cat and nine tails. Once, waits about 10 seconds, takes a step to her right, and then whack, hits the next person. Waits 10 seconds, whack, hits the next person. And she just seems to be going up and down the line, smacking these people with a cat and nine tails. They're all in stocks, but they're like in the kind of ones where it's just like portable stocks, where they kind of attach a chain to the stock and then pin it to the ground.
Wait. I think I missed something vital. Is this a slave auction?
No. These are heretics, quote unquote.
Why?
Long story. Yeah.
Okay, can I get the short and possibly funny version of it?
The short and possibly funny version of it is
It's a distraction.
We need to talk to somebody, and so there's a big show of a bunch of not so nice people that got rounded up and disliked by the church, it seems. So everybody was watching them while we got to talk to our informant.
Okay. Where's the informant?
Oh, fuck.
We've already talked to the informant. We're
Informant's
now
long gone.
Okay.
I'm going to move up, more or less.
So, are we in a village?
Yeah.
You are so fucking lucky, Sid.
Why?
Alright,
Because I literally just rolled 2 7s. I'd take a screenshot, but I've got 2 screens running, so I don't know which screenshot will get taken, and I don't want you to see.
It'll do both screens on one picture, actually.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If this is a village, is there clockmakers nearby?
They're asleep.
You're unsure, but it's currently midnight.
Yeah, it's probably not the best time for that,
So
considering.
the clockmaker's probably busy fucking his wife.
Or making clocks.
Or sleeping. He might be sleeping.
Or making cocks. I mean cocks.
Well, cock clocks.
Alright, do we want to free these people, or do we want to just leave?
That's actually what I was trying to.
Yeah, these two.
What was that said? We couldn't barely hear you.
Can't confirm.
We're assassins right now.
These down. Also, people talk at the same time I talk, and it's annoying.
My bad.
It's okay. It happens. I know I'm quiet, so...
Reveal some more of the area so you guys can see. Everybody roll me a detect to see what's going on around them.
Pardon?
Roll us a d20
roll.
plus skill. So a d20 plus 1.
Okay.
But we'll basically be going off Shadow since he's rolled a 19, unless somebody rolls a 20. I'm just going to reveal some area for you once everybody's rolled.
Okay, you cut off a bit.
So,
That's fine. Go ahead.
Australian internet.
everybody's rolled now. Our best roll was 12. No, Ricky's got 7.
No, we got 19 from Shadow.
Where?
That's a combination of both of his. It's a 7 and a 12.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, best we have is 17.
Yep, okay, and that was Sid's. I'll just reveal a little bit more of the area.
Yikes, what a vixen.
There we go.
Zero Kathy be happy with the wages she gets.
Is that some bread I see?
No, these stalls are closed, so there's no food on them. It's just that's part of the map.
I think it's best to take care of this little issue now and rather than later on. But we should probably get rid of everybody's music.
I only have a melee
What?
weapon.
For I have a
You wanted a mage, right?
I should like to bring to your attention.
Yeah, more specifically that priestess.
I ruled. That rule was absolute.
Well,
Not sure if she's a mage, but
My vassals.
yeah.
At the moment, she's a preacher that you can tell.
Master
She's the one screaming about heretics and lustful nature and
on this ship house.
stuff
Okay,
like that.
just from that, I want to stifle her and shut her the fuck up.
Not to worry.
Sid, I'm going to recommend to get. Okay,
More wages than
What? Wait.
I was gonna recommend.
Lavitz, put her back where she was.
Oh no, she's moving back and forth.
Okay, well,
But she didn't. You said she was finishing going down the line one another. She was moving downwards, so she didn't finish her current line.
Well, while you guys were talking, she was.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successful grapples.
Okay.
I was going to say wait on, said so all of us can get in a better position. Executioner's probably gonna notice.
What? You think? That's ridiculous.
Okay.
There's also the fact that we confirmed essentially that they have enchanted weapons and shit. Which is why I was hoping that you'd wait till we all got into a better position to do that.
Well, you're all so slow.
We only have limited movement, so
Yes,
not always fast with you.
The entire
I only have 4 feet.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody roll order turn.
Okay, well,
you do that.
One question first. Is she successfully grappled?
Yes, she is successfully grappled. I'll get that once everybody's rolled their turn order.
Okay.
Yeah, did I? No, I didn't.
I move faster than the priestess. Whoa.
Yeah, click your character, Kamiko, and then look at the top. There's like a bar. There should be a button up there that says order turn. Oh, it might be on the bottom for you, come think.
Yeah, click on your character.
And you have like the 5 dots or the 5 circles show up, and then you go up to the top of your screen. It should be about either on the left or in the middle left, and then it should say order
Yeah,
turn.
it should be. You've got Bone Club, D20 to hit, fix it, order turn. Click that one.
Yeah, I hit it. I hit order turn. I have it.
Now everybody's ordered turn.
I'm going to give myself a little consolation trophy for that 19.
Huzzah.
I have it too.
Okay, you manage to wrap her, and as you wrap her, you pull her towards you, and she actually falls off the thing and hits her head.
Oh. Okay, wait, is she knocked out then?
No, she's not knocked out, but she is dazed. She'll only get 1 action next turn.
Okay.
Also, she's slower than I am.
Is it possible to maybe keep the ruse up?
No, all ruse is broken now.
Oh, I thought maybe first
there's
one
the hammer
using the cat of 9 tails.
Yeah, she's dropped the cat and 9 tails.
Okay.
What took all the 5d20s? Why am I rolling 5d20s?
Probably still left over from when you were rolling the other thing.
What other thing?
For the
Oh, yeah, it fucking scrolled up all the way again. I hate that it does that.
Yeah, it does have some ones. It's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it like I see a whole bunch of 5d20s. I'm like, who the fuck is rolling 5d20s?
I need to actually get within range of the attack, I think.
Click on the chat box and then just push end and it'll take you down to the bottom. Then you don't have to scroll.
Okay.
E-N-D, end. And click on the history, don't type. It's like a button. It's next to home.
I don't have that.
Whose turn is it?
Game.
It is first ones.
So I think it's your turn.
The 3 free ones? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Well, I guess with those 3, I'm gonna attempt to knock her out fully.
Okay. Let's see.
How do you not have an N key on your keyboard?
I just don't.
Some keyboards don't have it.
That's weird.
Well, I've been looking for a
Right.
proper keyboard lately.
If it's a Windows thing, then I'm using a Mac, so no. Just straight up.
Okay.
Filthy degenerate.
I agree.
Is she knocked out now?
No, she is not knocked out. How much damage have you done?
Well, it's 8 plus, well, it's a critical, so it's 8 plus 10.
18.
18.
But on the bright side, she will skip her next turn, thanks to that crit.
Oh, okay.
What's your order?
Okay, it is...
Right, it's Buggy's turn.
Yep, it's now Bugaboo's turn.
Right. Seeing as everything's kind of hit the fan, I guess I can just try. What's my range?
On spells or
Chasing.
30 movement, if you do a double movement. Let's see. So
There you go.
you can go around there.
Okay, that's it. Nico, I guess you're not.
Okay, give me a second.
Wait.
How many?
Could it be 60 because he's a large creature?
Wait, let me have a look at his shape quickly. I'm pretty sure it was 30 because he's big and slow. But let me have a look.
I have a question. How
Go
many
ahead.
fast do I run?
30.
I run 30 fast?
And
Yeah.
like you're a lizard, you can do scurry, which is double movement.
So I can run 60 fast
Yes.
per action.
But you have to take out your weapon. If you take it, like basically you have to holster your weapon, so it means the next turn you have to take out your weapon.
Alright, well, I don't have a gun, so I'm just gonna do that.
A gun?
Or whatever. You know, I don't have the... Where's the arrows?
Where is Bug? Sorry, I'm still looking at Bugs. Yeah, Bug
Where's
was only
the arrow
30.
drawing? How do I make an arrow?
You look above the dice roller thing, there's a circle with an E in it, or a backwards E. Click on that and then just hold down left button.
Oh, or what you can do if you're, I think that's the measurement tool. If you actually want to move and use the measurement tool at the same time,
Okay.
you can click on the character and move it while holding the button down. Also push Q, and it'll turn it into an arrow.
What's the movement button?
Basically, just
I'm
hold
your
down
mouse
your
button,
left click.
sorry.
Basically, hold down your left click, hold down Q, and then you can do that.
Oh. Okay, so I can move... Okay, so if I can move
You can move to
30 feet per action...
no.
So
Basically, you get 4 moves, but 15. Like each action is 15 feet, basically. But since if you use scurry, you can move 60.
I can move... Okay, so I have 4 actions, each is 15 feet.
Yes.
And I can
in
move...
scurry.
And I can... Oh.
You only have 2 actions, so 15 feet takes up 1 action.
Yeah, but if you use the scurry skill, he can move 60 instead of 30. You just can't.
yes, a lizard.
Actions.
Yeah, I just go over here behind this cart because I don't trust the man who's standing out in the open to protect me as a human shield. He didn't let me head at him before, so I don't trust him.
I'll go with that.
Yep. Okay, it is Shadowbolt's turn. Okay.
Right.
If you let go of Q, it will fix that line.
Let go of the mouse button.
That too.
There you
There we go. Okay, Shadowbolt, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to start moving quickly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Okay. It is Emil's turn. And she's way back here.
Oh, God damn, it's fucking hot.
We get to go for a jog.
If you want, use your push to talk or something so then you can switch your fan on, mate.
No, it's fine. I don't want to bother people.
That's okay. If you use your push to talk, we won't hear it.
I can't use push to talk.
Oh, okay.
I've always had problems with push to talk because I'll be sitting there and talking because I've always used voice activation.
forget to push the button.
Yeah, and I'll be sitting there talking to myself for 5 fucking minutes and feeling like people are ignoring.
Here, just turn the fan on, man. It's not worth it. Just
No, it's fine. It's not that bad.
If need be, point your fan at your lower section, like on your feet or something, so then it's not.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It was the fan that you guys were hearing that was on is a box fan under my desk.
Oh fuck! It sounded like it was like blowing right on your mic.
Yeah.
Right deep throating that thing.
Yep.
That's why I'm just gonna keep it off.
Okay. It is Shatara's turn.
Seems like action is going on. Very good night.
Don't forget you've got Scurry as well.
I know, but I'm above that.
Is that another lizard boy?
No, I'm a coconut.
He's a brilliant.
He might be a
cat.
I'm like the only token that somewhat resembles the race that I play.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about. Look,
I know what.
Just because my icon doesn't resemble the race doesn't mean, alright? Like, look at that. Look at that glorious icon.
Yeah, but at least I'm recognizable.
It's a lizard that identifies as a Japanese schoolgirl.
What? No, I identify as a euphonium, you idiot.
Hey, let me have a zoom in on that.
I'd bang it.
Yep, sorry, Japanese schoolgirl.
And a euphonium. I don't know if you know it, but there's a euphonium there too.
Okay, a lizard that identifies as a saxophone being played by a bloody young schoolgirl. Or a trombone, I think it is.
saxophone.
It's a euphonium.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's a mini tube, bud.
Anyway, yeah, Anyway, yeah, Yes, I am in fact the Japanese school.
Okay,
school girl. I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, so Shatai, you've moved?
Yep.
Okay, it is now the Executioner's turn. And he whips out a big blade. The kind of like a big
Is that
It's a headsman axe. I know what that is. It's a headsman axe.
Yep, but it's swords form basically. So it's got a frontward curve instead of a backwards curve. So kind of like a reverse blade katana almost, but it's massive. It's like a foot wide.
So hold on, like this, maybe.
No, this is a sword, and it's imagine the axe. The curve is in the opposite direction, so it's a crescent, a reverse crescent, but it's a sword. And he draws it.
That actually reminds me. Fun fact about the Headsman's sword. After you do your rolls, of course.
Okay. He does a leaping jump towards you, Sid. And he leaps at you and slashes down at you.
No, it does the dark sword thing.
He misses you with the attack. And the second attack, he hits you for 16 damage.
So here's a fun fact that you may not have known, Lavitz, about Executioner's sword. Executioner's positions in medieval society were actually really looked down upon. It was one of the jobs that was actually, forced upon people.
Hence why they generally wore a mask as well.
Yeah, because it was basically seen as if you were an executioner, it was a disgrace on your family. However, there's other side to that where people were, actually promoted to that position and they were seen as respected people.
It depended on the culture.
Yeah. Another fun fact, headsmen actually did not strictly use axes. They had swords that they used. But these swords were very particularly made. They did not have a tip.
No, they had a big rounded end and they were top heavy. So then you could actually get a proper downward swing.
That is not why they were built that way. It was actually more symbolic than anything. It was built to signify that this was not a weapon of war, it was a weapon of need and justification.
Well, the thing is, you don't need a point on a sword if you're cutting a head. It's a kind of it's kind of like a design putting a hat on a hat.
I know, but
Bella,
that's why I said
Well, this got artistic real fast.
I'm going to move up.
Okay.
I think that's as far as I can go.
30 I think you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Luna, his turn.
Before she does it, can I pat her?
I'll allow free action to pat her.
Alright.
Head pats.
Okay.
Luna's gonna look at you strangely, like, the fuck are you doing? Before shrugging it off.
She gets a +1 to hit.
Oh, neat.
She really liked her.
I don't think I have the range on that, do I?
You'll take a minus to hit. Also, since it's dark as well, you're gonna take a minus.
Yeah, but I'm trying to... You said it was 60, right?
Yes.
So that's 95.
After every 15, you'll lose you'll have a -1 to hit for each 15.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you a -2 since it's dark. And if they're behind this stage as well, so it's going to be more difficult to hit.
Okay, you're gonna need to help me with that math because that's gonna be complex because of her pluses as well, because of her dexterity and the bow and shit.
Let's see, 95.
Okay, so you can fire up to your range +1 because of the...
No, I know that much. I know that.
Okay, and then
for distance, you've got
beyond...
you'll have a -6 to whatever you roll.
There you go.
Okay.
But it's actually no, it's a -5 because you've got a +1 from
yeah, I was gonna say.
See, right?
Oh wait, no, wait. Sorry, it's a -8. Sorry.
The fuck?
-7.
Because you lose an extra 3 because it's behind cover. Like literally, there's like a big stage. This thing's like 2 meters tall.
That head pat was then pointless because I'm just gonna move.
You'll still have it for the duration of this battle.
Woo! Look, man, alright, I'm just a Japanese schoolgirl. I don't know why everyone keeps thinking I'm a lizard person. I'm just here.
Luna doesn't care, and neither does Shadow.
I do.
You're basically a lizard dressed up as a Japanese schoolgirl.
No, not even that. I am literally just a Japanese schoolgirl. I got pulled out of that. I got pulled into this for no reason.
Alright, that's Luna's turn. She just spent all her movement.
Okay.
I don't.
It is the witch's turn, and she lost her turn, so it's Kojin's turn.
Well, I'm gonna let the boy keep guard.
By the way, I heard rumours that there might be a Blackadder season 5.
A
What the
what?
fuck is Blackadder?
You've never seen Blackadder? It's
No.
basically it's what before Rowan Atkinson was Mr. Bean, he was Blackadder,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and it is probably one of the best comedy shows ever made.
Is that, if I remember correctly, is that, if I remember, a spy movie? Or sorry, spy show or something like that?
No, basically it's it goes through like England through the ages. The first one's in medieval, the second one's Elizabethan, the third one.
Oh right. Isn't
Okay.
is that where his fucking
I hate to interrupt, but
complaining to a general about come from?
Yeah, that's season 4.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but who the fuck is that on turn order?
That's Wolfer. Or, no, not. It's Shatire's dog.
Kojin, yeah.
Yeah, he's all the way. He's way too
Oh
far.
shit!
No.
Big fire dog.
Yeah. 7 rabbits.
Okay.
Yep. What's going on?
Okay. When that dog comes, I'm gonna head pat it.
Actually, I'm going to also do a strength check and try and
So I'm going to do what was it? 3.
check.
Oh, fucking hell, you got to roll pretty good to beat what she did. Yeah, you she resists all of them.
I hope you don't
In fact, she actually breaks free.
requested that a few of your generals should undo
I outrolled every single one of them,
lizard rebels
and I rolled a 20 as well.
How did you unroll?
that worshipped the
That was on the grapple, like maintaining the grapple.
It's the heart of the cards. Okay.
I'm sure Henry and Ed are the proper officers for the job.
No. The 5 was attempting a strangle.
No, the first
That's all-
three, basically. You know, the 8, the 10, and the 9. That was to make.
Rabbits.
Yeah.
First 3 damage to knock her out. It's not to keep the grapple.
I thought you had a grapple by 3 tentacles, didn't you?
I have her grappled by 9. I only have 3 free.
Ah, okay then. Okay, so you're going to attempt to knock her out. That's 7 damage.
So if you don't mind, I'll go alone.
Yep. Okay. It is Buggy's turn.
I'll be practicing skills
Bug boy.
before the day is out.
From his native land of Klimdatu, Buggy
We figured
joins the
what
fray.
charge range was, considering he's a large beast.
He's 30. He's a big giant lumbering bug.
Fuel to the fire.
He's not a whippy little bug like the other ones. He's a big slow tank.
Okay, I move 30. That's the end of the turn.
Okay, it's Japanese schoolgirl in lizard form.
I'm not even in lizard form either. I'm gonna keep scurrying. And I'm just gonna go.
Go for it, Kamik.
Just be careful because this executioner could basically slice your head off in one slice. So be careful of him.
But I have 21 health.
Yes, and he can do a lot.
Okay. Can I kill the slaves?
Why would you kill the slaves?
The criminal.
Yes.
Yep, well they're all very weak and they're all bloodied and beaten and bruised and
We can.
They're not really doing anything, but I suppose if that's what you desire, then you can smock them over the head with your euphonium. But they're not that important to the mission, nor to the informant we were speaking to, although she'd like it that we don't touch any of the
Okay. When I go past them, I'm gonna give one of them a head pat, but sure.
All head pats, no belly rubs. People these days,
No.
people these days, I tell you, no respect, no respect.
Belly rubs are for the slaves I like. And no.
Some minge stroking.
No respect at all.
Back in my day, we belly rubbed our slaves.
Okay, Shadow Bolt.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to get over up here and right over to here.
Okay, you're going to have to roll me an athletics check to basically jump up because it's about 2 meter jump.
Okay.
Wow, 6 feet.
Yep, you managed to do it, but that will be your full action. Flash movement, so I should say.
You could have
Oh, so I can't move where I am?
You can move there, yes, but that's it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
just taken the stairs, you know.
Too much movement.
Okay, it is Emil's turn.
Don't die, Sidrin.
I'm hungry for a meal.
No.
I think her movement's 60, isn't it? Sid?
Huh? Yeah, I moved her, that's it.
Okay, Shataya, your turn.
Water. I wonder if we're going to win. End of turn.
Okay,
Waddle.
Executioner's turn, and he swings at you. And he misses.
Name this person.
And
Please
second
live,
one.
please live.
Oh, hey, 42 damage to you, Sid.
Okay.
As he
I'm never going
slices.
to. Can I head at the roof?
Oh wait, sorry. I've got a plus 19, so an extra 19 on 20. So that's yeah. So plus an extra 19. So 42. That's what? That's 50, 60. Fucking hell, whatever. Sit.
Use your microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep. 42 plus 19 damage.
Ow.
I rolled a crit.
Wait.
I literally rolled yeah.
He didn't say how, he said ow.
Oh, sorry. No, the crit is plus 26. Sorry. So 42 plus 26.
So
Okay.
that would be 68.
Almost rocket 69. Rocket
So
69.
close.
So close to the. That's the sex.
Okay, can I go now?
Yes, Ballard, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go on ahead and charge some form of magic, because it's pretty clear it's gonna take me more than 3 turns to
No, you can basically prep your magic before things. So I'll allow the first one to go free.
Alright, then how many turns do I need to wait now that I've started it?
No. You can cast it straight off the bat. But the next time you'll have to start charging.
Alright, fine. Then I'll fire one and charge another one.
Wait, let me have a look at your magic level. See if you can actually reach that level.
It's low.
You've only got 30 feet on your magic.
Okay, I move forward.
On the bright side, you could actually throw items that are in your body. That is a skill that you guys have. You can literally throw daggers. If you've got daggers in there or something. You can basically shoot them out like a projectile.
I'll get a little closer first. That's the end of...
Yep. So basically you can become your own bow, really. It is like Luna's turn.
That's about 65 feet away from her.
Yep. So basically you'll negate, the pat negates the chance. But you've still got this in the way, the platform in the way, so you will have a -3 for that.
And then the head pack gives +1 to that, and then my regular longbow gives +1 Don't I have a point in archery that also gives a +1?
That's
Is it?
already in your on your skill thing, on your roll.
Okay.
So basically, you've got a
shot one.
minus. You've got a -3 to whatever you roll.
Okay. 19.
That's a hit. Who are you aiming at?
The
The executioner or the preacher?
yeah, executioner.
Okay, so that's -3. Oh, wait, so minus. There we go.
Shot 2. That's a hit.
Okay. Okay. Next shot.
Shot 3. 5 damage.
Okay.
Shot 4 is a miss.
That's a crit miss.
And-
That was a crit miss, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'm not going to have her snap the string, but turn ends.
Fair enough.
Okay, it is Wish's turn. She's going to try to escape. First attempt fail. Second attack. Could you roll me a strength check, Sid? Okay, doubles roll again. So roll this at one more time. Yep, she maintains thing, but she is starting to glow.
And you are adding the plus.
Yes,
right?
I'm adding the +3.
Okay.
Okay, Kojin, your turn. And he's got 60 movement if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and you remember wrong.
I remember wrong, is it 45?
Yep.
Okay.
Swoosh. Involved gameplay. End of turn.
End of turn. Okay, first one, your turn.
Okay. Is she still not knocked out?
She's not knocked out, no. You notice that she's got some kind of abnormal enchantment on her. You notice that she seems abnormally magical in both physically and mentally.
How about now? 27?
27. Yeah, you with your tentacle power thing that you've got, that trait, you notice there's something abnormally different about her. You can't put your finger on it, you'll have to roll a detect. I'll allow it for a free action.
Am I able to roll an observation as well since I'm right next to her?
No, this is a special skill that the Roper has.
Oh.
Basically, when they got their tentacles or something, they can basically whatever they touch, they know.
Oh, okay.
This doesn't sound like a hentai plot at all.
Yeah, you're not even sure if this thing's a woman, but she doesn't seem like a normal human. You still can't put your tentacles on it, but yeah, there's something very abnormal. But you don't really think what it's presenting as is exactly its true form.
Okay.
Shoot it. Shoot it with your tentacles.
We'll have a house on the beach, and you drive a Corvette, and we'll make love every single.
What? No, shoot it with the tentacles.
No idea what that was about.
Well, once Dragon was here breached. Okay, it is Buggy's turn.
Yeah.
Bucko the
Just
Buggo.
slowly walking along, like, yeah.
I'm a coming.
But
Don't make me run, I'm full of chocolate.
right, connect.
Okay,
I move.
it is Schoolgirl.
Alright, I'm gonna keep on going along with my scurry here.
Okay, Scurry.
I'm gonna go. Actually, hold on, give me a second. It's here. Here. So, if I go this way, then that's... good enough. Now, can I head pat the boy over here with the white hair?
Yes, you can, but he'd have to kind of consent to it. Otherwise, technically, it's rape.
I don't mind.
I wouldn't even pat you.
Though, technically speaking, he is not he is a anthropomorphic fucking minotaur equine. I don't know, remember what we exactly called him.
I want the head pats. I don't care.
Go for it.
Alright. You can always pat the slave.
Though, I will give you fair warning.
You make him very uncomfortable. You miss thing and you end up rubbing his leg.
Oh, well.
I don't think that's gonna make my character uncomfortable.
This is why, alright? Look, alright, I'm a Japanese schoolgirl, I'm really short, so stop.
And technically, since you're using thing, you're still on all fours.
I'm waiting for one of these, like...
can I uncharge to get roll?
Sorry, what was that? Till we're talking at once.
Can I be on all fours?
No, you'll have to stand up and draw your weapon next turn.
Oh.
Like you can stand,
yeah,
you can stand up. You can stand up. A scurry is basically you go on all fours and then you scurry along the ground.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, that's very suggestive.
That wasn't my intention. I thought I was standing up at the end of it.
Fucking Japanese schoolgirl comes up. Fucking Japanese
sprinting?
Fucking Japanese schoolgirl comes up on all.
Kumiko is actually movie Sonic.
No. My lady, please, I've been so good. Give me the gamer feet.
Okay, Shadow, your turn.
Right, after that awkward yet...
I'm sorry. That wasn't intentional.
Why are you apologizing? He probably didn't mind. He's going to turn to the priestess and smack her over the head for non-lethal damage, Lavitz, with his right hander.
You can't reach her at where you are.
God damn it!
And you drop your sword. It falls. It falls underneath there. Because you're on the platform. She's on the ground. You're on the platform.
Yeah.
It's
a longsword. Does it not have reach?
It does not have
no,
reach.
it's not a longsword. It's a freaking two-hander. Really?
But it does not have reach. A spear has reach.
How fucking big is the platform?
2 meters tall, and she's laying on the ground.
Oh, is she?
Yes. She's currently on the ground, wrapped up.
But she's currently covered by tentacles.
And also, since you rolled a 1, you literally dropped your sword, and it's fallen underneath the platform.
God damn it, motherfucker. Alright, I guess that's the end of my turn.
You want me to?
Emil's turn. I missed Wolfer.
Did he die? You know, we probably should have had the big boys set up and prepared before this.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
That would just need a little more set.
Yeah, once you roll your dice, you commit to it.
There's nothing we can do now. It's done. What's done is done.
Okay, Emil, what are you doing?
I have a dog whose only job right now is walking towards the area at
It's your turn, sweetie.
I told you move the woofer.
Although he might have been spotted.
Never said that he would expose us.
Guys, can we please give Citron her turn?
Yeah, go for it. Move.
Shut her do it.
And a turn.
Okay. So has Emil moved?
Yeah.
Sorry. So I just found out Melon has a range of 150 on her spell.
Yeah. I was wondering why you hadn't attacked with her.
Well, I just got in range now.
Okay then. She will have a -3 to hit since she doesn't have proper field of view, and it's dark.
Cover.
She's going to attempt to heal me.
She hit, you get 27 health back.
And she's going to attempt to freeze the executioner.
Okay. Is someone watching Looney Tunes?
It was me. I went and I sent something to Kimiko, and it's coming out through the mic or through the speakers. He's listening.
They have earbuds in.
Okay, the ice hits his cloak, and it hurts him for a little bit, but it's almost as if the cloak deflects the freezing ability.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Can his cloak deflect head pats?
I don't know, the power of head pats is pretty strong.
Okay. I'm going to head pat him with a big stick soon.
The heart of the head pats.
The heart of the cards.
Okay, Shataya, your turn.
Draw. Monster Cardo.
I start my turn, I draw.
What does Pot of Greed do?
Water pond.
Alright.
You know, in the Japanese version, literally Yami would shuffle the deck, like rearrange Yugi's deck in mid-game. And in the English version, it was Heart of the Cards, but literally in the Japanese version, he literally cheats. That is his power, is that he cheats.
That's the entire point of the Heart of the Cards, you know.
Have you actually seen the comparison of the Japanese to the English version?
Yeah.
Where it's like the Japanese version is all serious, and then it's like whoever made that water bottle, our product shouldn't break that easily. And it's like,
whose turn is it?
It is Shataya's turn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay, then it is Executioner's turn.
30.
Have any of you seen Season 0?
No.
Best season.
Yami is like evil as fuck. Okay, Executioner swings his sword. Oh, you're so fucking lucky. Second swing. He misses. Roll me a d20 quickly, Sid. Okay, and let's see, let's roll for okay, he swings his sword, he loses balance, and his sword cleaves into the woman next to him.
That's going to be hard to pull out.
Giggity. And she
How bad is she?
She takes a big maiming blow.
Oh yeah, she just doesn't have any limbs anymore.
And you lose one tentacle, Sid, as he cuts into her shoulder. Ah! You don't take any damage, but you lose one tentacle. Actually, no, I should roll me one tentacle attack. You take 11 damage. And you lose the tentacle.
It's like Vietnam out here. Man, everyone's losing their limbs and stuff, and then all the support is out slowly walking towards their position.
I'm a-coming.
Meanwhile, the Vietnamese are beating our asses.
Scoreboard!
No.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes, Ballard, your turn.
Let's see.
I think every battle for Ballard is basically him getting to the battle and then it's like, oh wait, it's over. I think you rolled like 6 attacks during the entire game, and most of that was on friggin' posts.
That's it. Luna, your turn.
Alright, Luna's going to engage the executioner again. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3,
Okay, wait. I've got to calculate these things when you go up, mate. Okay, so that's 2 hits. That's 10 and 14.
24.
24.
And I'm just figuring I just get all the rolls over with anyway.
Yeah, but when they jump up, they literally go past and I can't see them. So just one at a time. Okay, it is the witch person's turn. She continues to glow, but one of her arms is basically almost just hanging there, as like the sword is cut into her shoulder and it's just kind of peeling down. But she glows, and a rift of light. Ah, fuck! I just fucked up something. So I had to fix up something. And a blast of light goes out of her. Basically, a rift opens up right above her.
Ow. Okay.
Nobody takes any damage, but everybody around her gets thrown back 1 square.
Alright, here in the arts and memes, I've got a quick summary of what the executioner just did, alright?
Okay, so we're pushed back with 1 block. Which way?
Yes, you'll get pushed back 1 block.
Which way?
Away from her.
Okay, so I guess I'm literally pushed fucking on to the fucking anime girl.
Roll me a d20, both of you.
Wait, am I pushed back too?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Okay,
one.
Shadowbolt, you get flung straight over here. So basically you go straight over her.
Anime power.
Actually, no, you fall down. Because it was a 1. And you take 23 damage as you land on your head.
Wait, is she no longer restrained in my
No, she's pushed back. Even the executioner gets pushed back.
You can't kill me, guys. The power of God and anime on my side. What?
But she does, as she does it, she does cough up a lot of blood.
What?
Okay, it is Kojin's turn.
He moves already, and
Okay,
Yeah, Citroen, your turn. Use your mic.
here?
So, this isn't related to the game, but do any of you guys have any suggestions for computers?
I can talk to you about it after.
I'm going to restrain the executioner.
Sweet, because, my Mac is like 5 years old when I was and quickly realized, hey, wait a second, this is a bad computer.
Planets?
Yeah.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, 1
Okay,
crit.
so 5 tentacles restrain the executioner,
Okay.
and 1 of them critical restraint.
Okay, so 5 restrained, 1, okay, that's 1 hit, 2. Okay. Okay. I rolled 20, 19, 12, 18, and 3. So 1 tentacle manages to wrap around his leg, but so he's only partially grappled.
That's it?
Yes, because I rolled a 3, 18, 20, 19, and 18 again.
Okay.
Okay, I heard some metal. Okay, Bug, his turn.
Got it. More charging.
We need less. We need less. We don't need. Next time, can we not get a stealth mission? Because he's like.
I am very stealthy. My bug is very stealthy.
He's so stealthy we can't even see him in battle.
Go ahead.
Technically, he could have stealthed. He could have stealthed pretty easily, actually.
Alright, I'm going to stand up so that I'm not.
Yep, that's a free action, standing up. But you have to draw your weapon, which will be an action.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then let's see. So that gives me 15. So I go over here.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Okay, you're standing on an elevated plane, and she's basically, her head is about 1.5 to 2 foot below your feet of where you're standing.
Oh, so I can play golf. Yay.
If you hunch over, yeah.
So wait, why is it that he can reach her, but me with my fucking greatsword can't?
Because she's standing now. Before she was on the ground laying down, so there was literally 2 meters distance from your feet level. Now there's only about 2 foot level.
Oh wow.
Okay, Shadowbolt turn. You have to take an action to stand up, basically, and then...
That's fine. I'll take an action to stand up. Can I grab my sword?
No, your sword is currently located somewhere around there.
God damn it,
but you'll have to basically search for it because it's fallen underneath the actual thing.
Can I climb under the platform and search for it?
Yep, but you'll have to roll me, I'll put it down to strength. D20 plus strength.
Why strength?
Because strength, basically strength is used for like all athletics, acrobatics, stuff like that.
Okay.
If you want, we could go by dexterity, which will be a harder roll for you.
No, it's fine.
Okay, yep, you can move under there, but at half movement.
Well, my bodily strength is at 2, so that would be
20,
unnatural 20. Does that change anything?
No, it just runs on the success. Over a 10, it'll be successful movement. Under 10, you get stuck.
And 15.
You can only move 10 because half speed. So
okay. Well, I'm still here, so I can search. It's my turn again.
Yep. I'll let you do a look as a free action.
Alright. God!
You walk into your headbutt, like you look up and you headbutt the ceiling. And you take 5 damage.
What did I do? Because I wasn't listening.
You take 5 damage because you go to stand up and you hit your head.
Oh my god.
Like, where is it? Boom! Ah, fuck!
No, guys. Shadowbolt found a concussion.
He's already got a concussion because he landed on his head beforehand.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
He has a collection now.
Okay, it's Emile's turn.
He moves 30 feet closer.
No, Emile can actually reach from here with magic.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast 2.
Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. Okay, Shataya, your turn. What? You can, if you scurry, you can actually run underneath the platform.
I am above such primitive means of movement.
I shall become the dragon.
Yeah.
I've got a scurrier.
Until I am a dragon, then I only scurry because I don't need weapons.
Okay. He does a leap attack at you, Sid. And wait, I'll actually roll to see where he lands. So he actually lands there.
He lands?
And,
oh no.
And attacks.
Oh no.
First attack misses. Second attack hits you for 26 damage. He loves 26. For some reason he's always getting 26s. Yep, against you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is saying hello a free action?
Pretty sure.
Yes, I'll allow a free action, and that will be social, so it'll be a D20 plus your social, which would be +1.
Always must fly solo.
Oh,
Always.
no, I'm not doing it yet. I just want to...
Ridiculous.
Okay. Well, it's Bellarg's turn.
It's with his brain that Daniel's not the man's a mess. Dangerous with
Well,
Balrog's turn.
There we go. I ran up to the executioner. I'm finally here.
you can go basically underneath there, since you're a slime. You can just go.
Oh, I'm going underneath?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
underneath. Otherwise, you have to make an acrobatics check to jump up.
Do I hug any of the wooden posts?
Actually, yes. Roll me for a fetish.
For what?
For your fetish.
Oh, what?
Oh no, okay. You get distracted. You only get one attack next turn.
Doggone it.
There's too much wood around. Arousal peaks are
I'm
almost at top.
surrounded by wood. Dog.
Why is there a fetish?
I hate the fun chart.
No, he got this before the font chart was even invented.
I am pre-fun chart.
2 crit fails on hugging and ended up hugging a post. First he hugged the post, then he fell in love with a post.
Oh no.
Oh, the fence post.
No.
Okay, it is a woman's turn. I believe it is.
Wait,
Oh no, it's Luna's. Sorry, it's Luna's turn. Sorry, Luna's turn.
Luna's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35.
Okay,
Right to there.
no problem.
That's it.
Oh, bloody hell! I keep freaking clicking the wrong one. Okay,
Cogent.
she stares at you, Sid, and she doesn't seem to be very. Oh wait, sorry, never mind. All of a sudden, let's see how it goes. Everybody, roll me a d20.
Plus anything?
I'm gonna say plus mind.
Oh boy. That's
I already have enough voices screaming in my head, Lavin.
So, yeah, whatever your mind skill level is, add that to your roll.
What about us lizards?
Should I just roll my mind hive then?
You'll get +3. What was that, Sid?
Should I just roll my mind hive then?
Yep, I'll allow mind hive for you.
I have
I already have enough shouting voices in my head. I don't need more.
Yep, okay. Shadow, you hear horrible screams in your head. It is nearly ear-splitting, but you manage to... You only lose 1 action next turn. Konami, you cop it as well. You've got a massive headache and your ear starts bleeding. You lose 1 action next turn. Mel, you're fine. And
Meldrin's already too busy going and playing around.
Sidra, actually roll me a d20.
Wait, hold on. Why
Just
does
a regular-
I bleed, but he doesn't?
Okay. Ow.
Okay, Nat, you don't think, you don't hear any, it's just another voice to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and now she literally launches a magic attack at you, Sid. Oh, fuck. I forgot how powerful she was. She hits you for 52 damage.
Wow.
As a beam of, she shoots a beam of light, but it goes above your head, then the entire beam turns into a ball, and the ball just kind of compresses and then explodes right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't let that thing.
Alright, I don't want to be here anymore.
Sidrin, why did you attack without any of us being in position?
What do you mean?
Why did...
What do you mean? What do you mean? You
were
sat
pretty
there
close. This map was huge.
and we were decently close, but fucking, were you in a good position to adequately sit there and cover anyone if trouble arose?
Okay, so Sidron, what do you...
You only just got here?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
I think you've got like 3 HP.
No, I have 61.
Okay. Did you
I
already?
have over 100 to help me over it.
Alright.
Okay, it is Kojin's turn.
He moved, end of turn.
Okay. Can't he reach? Shouldn't he be able to reach? Oh no, never mind. I was going to say, couldn't he be able to reach with his spell bar? Okay, first one, your turn.
Poker with Henry
Okay.
Edward Scarlet.
Kill the priestess. I don't want to
How
die.
many tentacles would it use to use a health potion?
Simple pleasures
You can do it as one health potion is a free action.
etc.
So it doesn't require any tentacles?
No.
Okay.
But Mel can basically use as many potions as he wants because he keeps them inside of himself. Yep, you get 14 back.
No.
And that's goodbye to the health potion that Mel did.
I'd rather tongue kiss him. Such an unrefined game.
Question: If I lose all of my health,
So then,
They can stabilize you and save you providing you don't get like crit hit.
Could I receive my wages a bit earlier this time?
alright.
Unexpected expense.
I don't know if it's worth the trouble of trying to restrain them at this point.
No, when he leaped, basically the tentacle followed with him. So he's still got one tentacle around his ankle, but he seems to be moving fine with it on him.
can we get rid of the priestess, please? She's directly right next to me, and I don't want to die.
So
Yeah, I'm going to work on it, but
4, 5,
much.
pulls her over 10.
You might want to work on walking away.
Okay, so how much damage have we got? And who are you hitting?
I'm sorry, Shadow. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to knock her out with these hits, but that's about it.
That's fine.
Can I head tap the sorceress to make her my friend?
So, what's the damage?
Dying.
47.
47?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it seems to be bouncing off almost like a, like an invisible barrier. Like, they're hitting through, but it's like the damage that you're doing is actually was when you push on the barrier with the hits, as opposed to the actual impact.
Okay.
So it's kind of like if you were hitting someone in plate armor, and what is the denting is actually causing the damage as opposed to the actual force hit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, it is Buggy's turn.
He moves.
The power of Clendathu.
No. We're not doing Starship Troopers again. I mean, that was a good movie, from what I've heard. But, no.
You never... Haven't you watched it?
Clendathu was a disaster. But we're not doing that.
We can ill afford another Clendathu.
Exactly. That's the thing. I don't want to die.
Well, the bug's got, what, like 200 health?
My character has dreams, okay? Aspirations. Dying at 21 health is not one of them.
Okay, it is your turn.
Okay, so you said speaking was a free action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically 10 words, I'll give you.
I look down at the priestess.
Whoa, this isn't about me, this is about you.
No, I look down at the priestess. Okay, no, I'm going to regret this. But I say hello all my N-words as I swing the bone club at her.
Okay, friggin' wolf.
Nice head pat.
It's a head pat with the bone club. And then can I also head pat her after?
You've got 2 attacks, so basically,
Is such a dare.
Oh, okay.
Relieve one's
so that's a hit for 9 damage.
even if something
I mean,
may prove to be defeated.
and then I'm going to say, and I'm Rags, before I also do another attack. Oh,
Okay.
Chart.
You trip over. You fall off. You land here. You're currently prone.
I
Your
feel like
bone
this
club is out of your hands, and you take.
I don't think the damage I take from
9
the
damage.
fall is the thing that's concerning, to be honest.
You take 9 damage.
Okay, look, the damage from the fall is not what's concerning at the moment.
What is concerning?
The
What's
fact that I'm next
concerning
to
is
the priestess, who does 54 damage per attack.
Do you want me to tell you what her attack roll actually is?
No.
Okay then.
Wait, the fun chart's coming up?
No, fun chart, not at this time. Not at this time.
Alright, can
Although,
I head back?
if you do go to 0, you will roll on the fun chart.
No.
And that's if you survive, obviously.
Can I attempt to head pattern?
You're flat in your face is basically buried in the ground like Wile E. Coyote.
I said
You will
it.
have to get up next turn before you can head.
Actually, roll me a d20 to see if you can paddle with your tail. You successfully pat her shoulder with your tail.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadow Bolt, your turn.
Hold on.
I'm going to use
my tail, remember? Oh no. I put spikes on my tail. This isn't gonna be good.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Roll me a tail attack quickly.
And I think we have to modify that attack too, don't we, because of the spikes?
Yeah, I'll basically just double it. So you did 6 damage to her.
I don't think.
Just by sheer role playing things, I'm just allowing that. Now you've got 1 action, Shadow. Due to the screaming in your head, your ear is actually bleeding.
I want to search for my actual fucking sword.
Okay, give us a d20 roll, plus mine.
Bullshit!
No, but you end up here.
Oh, good.
Where do I end up?
I just moved you. You just moved up 1 square.
God.
On the bright side, no negative effects. But I'll give you another look around as a free action. You won't be able to pick it up, but I'll give you a look, basically. Yep. Why do I get the feeling that you're about to rage out like fuck?
Yeah, I'm getting close to it.
I have a question. Where's my club?
Somewhere on the ground. You'll have to search for it.
You're in the same position that I am.
But you have to pull your head out of the
fucking
ground.
club.
You have to basically pull your head out of the ground first.
But it's
Welcome to the fucking club. You're in my position.
Okay, there's a real
worse. I'm worse because I'm just barely above half health, next to the witch.
I'm also next to the witch. And I'm calling out my hands
in the head with my bone club like it was a golf ball. Do you honestly think it's gonna go well?
Look at it this way: if she rolls high, she could kill anybody next to her, except for the executioner.
Oh.
And she could almost render Ballard dead in 1 hit if she hits him for max damage.
Okay, that's my turn.
This is balanced.
Okay. It's very balanced.
Why does this feel like an EA plot?
It feels like a fucking plot to TPK everyone.
Yeah, never just want us to buy
You take these
microtransactions
on.
against the enemies.
Okay, hold on. To be fair, he wasn't the one who put the giant bug and the wolf thing over in the distance, so...
Okay,
We
Shatai.
already had this argument.
Shatai, your turn.
Let's flank the executioners instead of
Can we kill the priest,
positions.
please?
I can't move there.
You can move through there. She's still
I
standing.
can, but then I can't do anything again.
No, wait, you were here, weren't you?
No. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay then.
Well, now he's not anymore.
Alright,
17 for 20.
how much? 20... 27
17 for 28.
minus 20.
Can I borrow your sword for that life steal?
No. Wait, I thought this roll... Oh, it's no longer private. I have to change that, okay.
What's not on the private?
The bone sword roll.
Okay, it is now the executioner's turn. And he turns to the person who just hit him and swings at you. And he misses.
Thank you.
What?
And the second one, he hits at you for 32 damage.
Okay, question. Hits at who?
Shataya.
You're officially a patron.
Oh, okay.
I shall raise
Cute
the
hit.
to you tonight. And in the meantime,
And it is Belog's turn.
Commissioner yanking away your
Roll me for wood. You've got one action, but roll me for wood fetish.
No.
Really?
You're still surrounded by wood. You're fine.
I
You
got a
can-
13.
You're fine. You get your composure. You can attack twice.
Okay, I need to, I'm gonna crawl underneath and go for the priestess. I'm gonna try and grapple.
Okay.
So I think it's body slam.
I'm safe!
And I get one.
Yes!
13 was to. Let's see.
Oh.
Yep, you blob over her. You've covered her entire body, but her head is out of your
Try
body.
and knock her out.
Yeah, I guess I'm going for non-lethal.
Yep. So that's 6 damage. There we go. And Luna's turn.
Luna is going to target the executioner. Actually, um, 10, 15, and she gets 2 shots after moving for 1 movement, I believe.
Yes. And she's on an elevated plane now.
Yep, so she's gonna shoot once, and shoot again.
So that's 5. And that was the execution, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And okay.
I think we all have significantly different targeting priorities right now.
Okay, Bella.
I didn't want to risk it because there's so many allies near her that if she got a critical, she could hit one of them.
Okay, let's see how she goes. Okay, she begins to glow and sends out a shockwave.
Yeah, figures, and it's magic based, right?
Yep. Could you both next to her, all 3 people next to her, roll me a d20?
So that would be Shadow, Kamiko, and myself.
Yes.
D20.
Kamiko, you're fine.
Okay,
Shadow,
hold on,
you
hold on.
get pushed back 1 square.
Question, does it push me off of prone?
Well,
No, actually, it would probably make it worse if anything.
no, it just pushes you back. This is just a
But
general.
but Kamiko rolled a 19.
Yep. Kamiko doesn't get pushed back.
Okay.
Whoa,
Do I need to add anything to my roll?
No, this is just a pure thing. Okay, Mel,
So,
roll us a d20.
13.
Okay, you only take damage from the attack. You take 27 times 2, so what's that? That's 40... No, 54. 54.
Oh,
54,
I
yeah.
came that close to death.
Yep.
No, I have to do double because I'm a slime. I am weak to magic.
Yep. Half damage from physical, but double damage from magical. And now the second thing, she aims her hands at you as you get pushed back off of her.
She aims at who?
At you, but she misses. A beam of light whizzes straight past your head and hits back here and blows up a bloody few carriages, like few boxes.
So much for a stealth mission.
Snake. Snake.
It's a snake. It's a snake.
No.
It's a badger.
Solid snakes.
I'm going to go AFK for a few minutes so I can sit there and not destroy my headset.
Alright. I'm going to go for a piss anyway, so everybody will take a 1.5, 2 minute break. So if anybody needs to take a piss or a drink or something like that, we'll be right back. After these messages.
Do slimes have heads? And can I tap them? I'm going to presume that's a no.
Wow.
The rabbits disappeared.
I don't know.
He's going to the bathroom.
He needs to take a Beto piss.
What is all this elven clatter?
God dang diabetes. That's nothing a little propane can't solve.
And we're back. Okay, is everybody back or are we still waiting on people?
Nah.
I never left.
I never left either.
I've never left your side.
There's a picture, there's a meme I'm looking at where it's like what if I put my Minecraft bed next to yours? Just kidding, a mess. Except it's Todd Howard and it's what if I release Skyrim again?
Well, it just works.
I mean, they've already released 4 versions now, so but I own 2 of them. I'm not proud of this.
I own Technically 3. I own the PlayStation version, I own the Steam version, and then I own the HD Steam version.
Like, I own 2 for PC that are completely different. I own the original copy, just the regular Skyrim, and then I own the special edition as well.
Yeah, I think, didn't they give the special edition for free?
No, they did not.
Oh no, that was the HD version, wasn't it? And I think that was limited time.
HD came with either one, but yeah.
Alrighty,
forget the
okay,
mobile
it
version.
is. Oh yeah, the noble version.
Move to end of turn.
You move, and don't forget the one on the graphics calculator.
Your turn, Sidra.
Okay.
Why do people keep sending me things? I don't like it.
Because you're a post office.
No. I'm a meme archive. There's a difference.
Okay, and who you aiming at?
Her.
Quit hitting yourself.
5, 6.
Hold on, I have a meme for that too. Give me a second.
2 hits to myself, and
Who hit himself?
Sid.
I hit myself. For 1 sec.
Yeah, it's just so that I don't make you constantly losing your weapons and stuff like that. It's easy just to make you hit yourself.
The matter before the council. The situation there is frightening. Fanatics among the undead.
Although, that is 2 crit fails, so roll me a d20 as well for the severity of a fuck up.
And loose earth in ditches near the edge.
Okay, and I also dealt 28 to her.
Negligence shown by
Okay, she seems to be coughing up a lot more blood now.
your lord.
Good.
He's not lifted a finger to stop this thing.
Bitch deserves it.
But she does have a very angry, almost constipated look on her face.
I'm gonna have to leave, guys. I'm sorry.
What's that, mate? Tired?
Yes.
He's probably
had to leave.
to address something.
Alrighty.
I just saw that. That's bad.
That was a good one. Okay.
Okay, I am back, calm and collected. For now.
Welcome back.
Okay, Sid, roll me a d20 for the severity of your fuck up.
Plus anything or just a d20?
Just a d20. Yeah, there's neutral, it doesn't really matter, you're fine. Okay, it is Buggy's turn.
Lavix, did I do something wrong?
No, I think you just pissed off the RNG gods.
I don't know what I've done. I want to go home. I just want to go back into my little castle and keep building it.
Okay, Mel, you still there, mate?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good.
I swear to God, if we come out of this alive and we knock this bitch unconscious, she's going to be the first slave I break in, personally.
I don't think she's gonna live. I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's
Right
going
now,
to. If I have to drag her
Being suffocated by me.
if I have to drag her physical fucking corpse to a necromancer to have her revived, I will. I will have my fucking vengeance on that bitch.
Okay. Here,
I
I'm
want
gonna-
her alive, but I can take dead just as well.
Okay, move her along.
It's Buggy's turn. And I think he did the thing.
Okay.
The thing.
I don't know. I think he did a thing. I am not Buggy's owner, so
Yeah.
I do not know if Buggy did the thing.
Did Buggy move?
Buggy can move, but I think that's something we can deal with after the fact. Why don't you move on to Shadow?
Okay, I'm going to assume that Gonami attacks with the Bone Club. First attack misses. Second attack misses. Shadow Bolt, your turn. Roll me a free action to search for, look around to see if you can spot your weapon. Yep, you spot it. It's right in front of you.
Can I grab it?
You'll take an action to grab.
That's fine.
So, yep. And now you got one more action.
Can I swing at the bitch?
You can basically thrust your sword at her. You can't really swing, but you can poke at her.
Better than nothing. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Okay, so what's that? That's 20, 30, 5 damage.
Do I... Wait, what happens on a critical for damage? That's a lot of damage.
Nothing.
Fun things, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You poke through, and roll me a d20. This will be a luck thing.
Oh damn.
And you do not kill her. You merely just poke her straight in the throat and she starts bleeding out.
Huh.
Luckily you didn't pierce her heart, though.
Huh.
But she's
Okay.
bleeding out, so she's got, let me just roll. Okay, she's got 3 turns before she bleeds out and dies.
Okay. So, would that make it easier for you guys to take her alive? On your guys' part? Because she's probably going to be focused on sitting there and trying to control the bleeding from her throat.
She might have a hard time doing that, seeing as I've already restrained.
Can you do me a favor and try to keep her alive? While I attempt to knock her
That
unconscious?
could be a problem.
Okay. That's all I can do, so it's Emil's turn.
But it
Yep.
seems Edmund
Okay, Emil's turn.
in the end. The nightmare of Harrow
Okay,
and those responsible for the killings have themselves been rendered unto death.
who's really low health? Besides,
I done. And I am
I would save Kamiko.
apologize.
Yeah, Kamiko.
My accusations of the undead.
attempt to heal Kiko.
I mean, that is like a...
Religious mania.
Oh, wait.
And
No.
I heal myself and I get 35.
Yeah, that's pretty better because Kamiko is technically out of combat range, and I'm just gonna leave her there. So you gain 35 health back. Shataya, your turn. Face to face with an executioner.
What's up?
Are you gonna smash?
Yes. At least one hit for 34.
34. Okay. Minus 30.
What the fuck, Citron?
Okay, you cut 3, but you notice that his robes seem to be resisting the cuts quite a lot.
Stead, you're hot micing.
What the fuck
Citron.
is he?
Japanese
I like
schoolgirl
anime
ear
too.
raping. Sailor Moon. Okay. Yeah, you notice that even though he seems to be just wearing robes, it seems to be like it's not cutting through the way it should.
Oh my fucking god.
And you guys were fucking complaining about my fan.
I think you can turn your fan back.
Sid, you might want to mute
No,
yourself.
there's a way to fix this. Everybody just mute him.
I was muted.
No, you
No, you
weren't,
weren't.
Sid.
You were not muted.
We heard
My goodness.
everything.
I hear Japanese schoolgirls and screaming in Japanese.
Gay!
You're one to talk, Ray.
Furry.
I'm
Not
also
what
in
I was going for,
relationships
but-
or whatever.
That's what I was more going for. I was not
He's a
going
fag
for
who's a
the
faggy furry. So he's funny like he's like a double fag sandwich, mate.
Lizard boy. It's your turn.
Gotta remember that turn. No, it's Verlag's turn. No, it's the executioner's turn.
No, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's executioner's turn.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. Let's please keep going.
Okay, Sidran, he attacks you with one swing. Oh my fucking god. Okay, everybody around him roll me a d20.
Yeah, no, please do not.
How much?
A d20.
I got a 1!
Okay,
I got
Mel,
11.
don't worry, Mel cops it. Mel cops 20 plus... Wait a second.
Wait, what are you? Who are you rolling for? The execution?
Yep,
gets
the
hit.
executioner swings around, misses Sid, spins around and then hits you, Mel, for 44 damage.
Half that to 22, less 4 is 18.
Yep. And he falls flat on his ass.
But let's have lizards and dwarves from the apes.
He's an executioner. He's used to people sitting still when he swings at them. Like a moving target? I'm not used to this. What foul sorcery is this? Okay, Balog's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing drown grab.
On who?
Oh wait, that's grapple damage I need. There we go. And the priestess.
The priestess is unconscious on the ground. And you, when she did her attack, you were knocked off of her, basically.
No, I had a 13, I think. I was fine, right?
Yeah, you just took the magic damage, and she kind of pushed you off of her, but you didn't get thrown backwards.
Oh, okay. So now we're just focusing on the executioner?
Yeah, she's unconscious.
She's unconscious, yeah.
Okay. Alright, then can I just run 2 inner dagger on him then?
Yes, I'll let you ignore that last thing since you didn't.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm okay with not getting it, but...
Okay, that's a miss. Second attack. Okay, 15, and let's see. Poison chance 18. Let's see how he goes. Oh, he's poisoned. He's poisoned good. Okay, that's poison for...
And it's Luna's turn.
Oh, wait a second. I'm just calculating damage here. So that's 14 damage.
Yep, nope.
I have a dot. More dots.
Okay, so just remind me on his turn to calculate poison. And
Yeah, I can do that.
and let me just. Oh fuck! You rolled max damage on the poison too. Okay. It is Luna's turn.
Luna is going to pump him.
He is currently prone.
She is going to basically fucking do a fish in a barrel scenario and just pump him full of arrows like a stuck pig.
Yep. She's got a +2. What did I say about rolling 20 at once, mate?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so the first 2 a hit. I'll class that since it's a crit, so that's 22, 24 damage. Okay, and the second hit, -8. Okay, third hit is a
minus 12. And then the fourth hit is a minus 6, and I have one more.
6. Okay, and one more. And that's a
8.
miss.
You said it was a plus what?
Plus 1.
Okay, and then a plus 1 from the bow, which turns it into a 10.
No, that's already calculated on your roll.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, when we set up the bow, we put that all in there.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, and it is now the witch's turn.
Witch is unconscious, you said so.
Yep, I know, but she's bleeding. Kojin's turn.
Moved. Next turn.
Okay, first Warren's turn.
Okay, wait. So she's knocked out, right?
Yep, she's knocked
Yes.
out.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the X now.
Okay. Hey, no crit fails.
But only 4 misses. Well, let's see what this.
For the first time in history, Sid does not slash herself in the face.
Hey, Rabbits.
Yes.
Look in Netherworld.
Alright.
47.
What we got?
But it's 47 damage to the X.
Okay, 47. Okay, you really hurt him. There we go. Yeah, it's, his robes seem to be more susceptible to just bludgeoning for some reason. So your claws aren't really doing much damage, but the impact is what really seems to be hurting him. And it is Bug's turn. It's a hard bug life. Mel?
Yeah.
It's Buggy's turn.
I move again.
Okay.
I think the guy who owns the fucking gigantic fucking hellhound has just given up on moving it.
By the way, I think you actually are moving less than you actually are. Like, basically you can move from your front edge, and where that end thing is where the back edge can go.
Okay, I'll keep
So I
that.
think you've been moving front to front, so you've been losing 10 feet each time.
No, at most I've been losing, to the back end?
Yeah, from front end to back end.
No, I've been losing only 5 feet each.
No, he's 10 feet wide.
Yeah, no, you went and showed me the distance with the arrow, and then I moved with Q, and it showed up to be 35.
Alright. Yeah, so if you're measuring from the front, it's 35, I guess.
So anyway, it's not going to make that much of a difference at this.
Okay, and it is Shadowbolt, your turn. You're still on your hands and knees, but you got your pokey stick.
How long until the witch bleeds out?
One more turn after this one. Like, she's got technically 2 moves left.
Got it. Can I try and stop bleeding?
Not in your position at the moment. You have to basically move out. So if you move out and then get to her, you can attempt.
Right here then.
Yep.
Can I attempt now then?
Yep. Roll us a d20.
God damn it.
Okay. She now only has 1 turn before she bleeds out.
Wait, did that make things worse?
Yes. Basically, you went to put to kind of push her shoulder and her neck together, but you kind of Don't.
Great.
you kind of don't.
Okay, it is Emil's turn.
Alright.
We have a slave that could possibly die next turn.
Attempt to heal?
Yep. Who are you trying to heal?
Huh?
Who are you trying to heal?
Heal whoever's bleeding out.
That's the what you call one? Okay.
I don't know what this is, but it's great.
It's a scrolling through Ultramar video I linked to Lavitz. And it's basically a fucking space marine on top of a tank, I don't know what.
Does that stabilize her?
It doesn't stabilize it, but it adds an extra turn to the thing, so it kind of undoes what the damage that Shadow did.
Okay. She's gonna attempt to heal me. 42.
God, that's pretty good.
Whoops.
I can't remember who it was, but someone did like cosplay of 40k one, and literally they had like a noise marine saxophone, and they just were dancing around playing that at like a con. It was fucking hilarious. Okay, Shataya's turn.
Let's hopefully bring this guy to an end. Swing. Miss. That hit. 29.
How much?
29.
Yep, you swing and... Sid, roll me a d20. Actually, Sid and Bellag, roll me a d20.
Hey. I am not in trouble.
Yep, Cedrin, roll me a d20.
Said.
Roll a d20 for her.
You're muted, hun. Alright, I'll roll a d20 for her. She gets hit in the head by his head. You don't take any damage, but his head is severed, and it flies straight into Sid's face. So she now has she's now covered in blood as well. In fact, there's a blood fountain everywhere.
This fight could have been over much quicker.
You didn't even need to do the fight.
Maybe so.
Right, so...
But I leave the talking.
Okay, I'm giving you guys 2 medical checks to try and save the girl's life.
Anyone have better medical than I do?
I have a 1d24 potion, I think.
This will run on skill. This will be a medical skill, so it'll be 1d20 plus...
I have herbalism. And alchemy.
Well, she's currently unconscious, so you can't really cram a potion down her throat. If you do, you might cause... you'll be rolling to see if you actually drown her.
I guess I can attempt it.
Can I splash it on her?
Who's got the highest skill? Because skill will... work. No, potions work.
I have 3 to mental skill. And I have herbalism.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, so roll us a d20 plus skill. You're heading off, Shataya?
Yeah,
okay, give me a sec.
On for 18 hours now, I need sleep.
Typical fat.
Night, Ray.
Bye bye.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Have a good one, mate.
I hope I'm not missing anything fancy.
Oh, nice.
Yep, well, you've managed to save her life. She gains.
What potion do I expel? I think I said I had a 1d20.
No, yeah. It's literally like
It's a medical check.
Yeah, it's a medical check. It's not a potion.
Okay, good, because I lied. I have 1d12.
If you crammed a potion, she has to drink it, and if when they're unconscious, if you try and make someone drink it, sometimes it can go into their lungs and drown them.
Oh, never mind. I have it.
Since that I'm fairly sure that's combat end, correct?
Yep, combat is over.
Right. I'm gonna bring Luna over here, and we're gonna drag her body next to me, where I'm going to strip her down.
Alrighty.
To try and get a good look at her,
Okay,
as well as get her gear. Oh, no, I wouldn't feel right asking for that. Never mind.
Actually,
Lavitz?
yeah, yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You can roll.
Right, you're just...
I think.
Roll for what?
You're gonna search the body.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Lavitz normally tells me to, so I know he's ready, so...
Yeah, roll us a search. Okay. Yep, you strip her clothes off, but you destroy her clothes while doing that.
But what?
You destroyed her clothes while doing that.
Okay.
And now roll me an observation.
Okay.
Okay, she doesn't seem human. In fact, she has no genitals at all. She has tits, but she does not have a vagina.
It's android.
No, not an android. Living doll, though.
And she seems to have some kind of weird runic symbols drawn on her front and back.
Yeah, a living doll. She's Gunther.
She's.
So
no,
is
you
there
can
any-
tell that she's completely organic. It's just that she's got no genitalia.
She's Gunther. 7 Deadly Sin.
I haven't watched it.
You should. It is amazing.
Okay, so, I don't know what to do with her. She is a powerful magic user, but I don't know if that was her or fucking the actual, like, I don't know if that was her or the fucking robes.
Rabbits. Can I take a look at the executioner and see what's on him?
Yep. Roll us away. Roll away.
Woo!
Okay, he's got damage-resistant robes. They carry an enchantment that reduces all damage by 3.
Cut out there. Damage resist.
Damage-resistant robes.
Okay.
Interesting.
It removes all. They can be worn over armor, and they provide a +3 to defense.
Oh, damn. That would be...
You also have an
Okay.
executioner's sword,
Oh, damn.
and the executioner's sword
Cut out.
does. You also found an executioner's sword, and it does 2d20 damage.
Oh, damn.
Must be wielded with 2 hands, though, no matter what.
Wait, if that was for me, would I still have to wield it with 2 hands?
Yes. It is a compulsory
Even though I have
two-handed
this...
Yes, even with your skill, it is a compulsory two-handed weapon. There are no exceptions with it.
Damn, okay.
It also can't be used for thrusting. It can only be slashing. Or technically chopping.
Anything else?
Let me just check. Yep, there's a holy symbol.
A holy symbol?
Yes, there's a necklace. And it's the holy symbol of Umbasa.
Who?
Umbasa.
Yeah.
UMBASA. Double S-A.
Umbasa. Okay.
Is there anyone who can roll like a check on the mage to see what she is? Because if she's organic, she's not a living doll, I don't think.
Yeah, for the 19, if you have any questions, I'll basically be able to answer them for you, since you rolled a 19.
You keep cutting in and out for me. I'm just trying to figure out what she is.
She seems to be some kind of magical mutation. Like that, she's some kind of mutant that's empowered by magic.
So she's not actually magical herself.
She is magical, but it's a different type of magic that you can't really recognize.
Would it be worth? So, would she be able to do the shit that she was doing to us with that, or no?
It will depend on how her body goes.
What do you mean?
I can't really give you that detail yet.
Okay, I will tie her up then. And don't know what to do with her.
Okay, and okay. Let's see how things are going.
I'm going to, if it's alright, I'd like to go and have Luna, or I would like to have Luna stand guard over the mage while I go over to the slaves, or the, quote-unquote heretics. If that's okay.
Yep.
I'm going to basically look at them and tell them they have two choices. They can either come willingly, or I can take them and brainwash them.
Okay. They are just there, closed eyes, repeating the word, Umbasa forgive me, Umbasa forgive me.
Right.
D6? Oh.
They've been doing it the entire battle.
So they're just broken. They have no mind of their own anymore.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they're pointless. Right.
Their bodies are also very broken. They're literally bleeding out the back. They're covered in bruises. Some have
give
broken
mercy,
arms.
I suppose. Better to give mercy than I suppose. I begin kneeling one after the other down and lopping their heads off with the Zweihander.
Alrighty.
Do I roll damage or what?
Just roll for basically mercy.
How many times? Once or?
Just once. Yep.
At 20.
You sever their heads with no problem. And they are all dead.
Alright, so, now that we've done that, who's ready to go face the actual Inquisitor we were sent here to kill?
Well, if you want, we can leave that for next time if you guys want, since we're down 2 players.
Yeah, leaving Ray out of it, considering the fact that's the whole reason why we were here, is probably not the best.
Yeah, probably.
Not the only here, but yeah.
We should probably heal up, though. Whoever we can for however much.
The healers can conduct 2 healings.
Okay, whoever they are.
Or if you have any potions, you can down them.
Okay, well, we'll get the healing done first. So Ricky fired 1.
Yeah, I healed myself.
Okay, should we throw another one from Ricky? Can you take another one out?
Yeah.
And who should get it? Probably Shadow Bolt, I guess.
No, give it to Kamiko.
I love that Shadow Bolt didn't take any damage from enemies.
I'll heal Kamiko with the potion because it's
Just because, yeah, my heal is passive. It's 3d50.
Well, I can take it, but I have a water issue, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, this is fine. Yeah.
15. That's pretty good. Do I need to roll?
No, you get 30 back, remember. Any magical thing done is double on you.
Okay, I think I'm at high enough. I should be okay. Sidrin, your meter's looking a little low.
Yeah. I'm already else though.
Okay, well, I'll toss a potion over to...
Okay. What kind of potion?
I got a 2d12 and a 1d12.
Okay, so you said 212.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, 11 health to Kamiko. I'm gonna need you to increase it, Lavit.
Yeah.
For who?
Kamiko gets 11.
Okay.
I think that puts her up to her max.
I think so, yeah. Actually, yeah. There we go.
Okay, anyone else want a potion?
I'll manage, I think.
Okay, Sidrin, I'm gonna give you a 2d2, 2d12.
2d what?
2d12.
So are we just done for the night, or can we do other stuff?
We can do stuff, like other stuff that basically you did in your off time before the main quest. Like before
Oh,
the
so I can't take the slave back with me and figure out what the fuck she is?
No. You're halfway through mission. So basically this will be pre-mission stuff.
Right, okay.
I'm okay with you guys continuing to do that then. I'll get in touch with Lavitz later and do whatever stuff I...
Okay.
Alrighty, up to you, mate.
I don't think there's much else.
Alrighty. By the way, I love the fact that Shadow took no damage from enemies, and yet is at a 2/3 health.
No need to rub it in, Lavitz.
Come on, what's wrong with rubbing salt in a wound? It cleans it.
And also, it's like hell.
Exactly.
Right. I guess.
Yeah, I will talk to you guys later.
Alright,
peace.
You have a good one, alright, mate?
Yeah, thanks.
You heading out as well, Sid?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'll talk to you on Discord then, if you want to. Do you want to do stuff with the castle, I guess, then?
Yeah, we'll do a quick one and then I'll probably knock off as well.
Oh, okay. Do you want to switch us over on the map?
Yeah, give me a second, I just gotta do something.
Yep, no issue.
Just... okay. Let's see what we got here. fuck is that map? Okay, I can't find the fucking map. Oh, there it is.
Hey, there we go. Alright, let me check the, resources. Yeah, I should be good. Alright, I'm just gonna have the 5 teams continue on the wall. The secondary wall. Nice. 4 successes.
Oh, yep. Yep. So what were you doing?
Continuing on the wall. I have more than enough materials.
Yep, yeah, go up. What was it? 4 successes, so you get 10%.
Nice. Alright, I'll subtract another day quickly and then we'll go for another round. Let's see, 18 days worth of food, another round of 5 D20s, a single success, and a single critical failure.
Okay, wait a second, I'm still working on the other sheets, other stuff.
No, should take your time.
Okay. Okay, yep, you get 3%.
Okay.
And one guy loses an arm.
Ouch. 89, 90, 91. Nice, 91.
Okay, have you marked off the 2 days of food?
I was just about to mark off another day of food. I haven't yet. Alright, so that puts me down to 17, and new roll. Three successes.
Okay. You get 5%.
I am going to get the secondary wall done. My God. $16. Oh, damn. Nice. 3 successes, 2 high successes, and 1 critical failure.
Okay. One guy dies, and you get 4% done. How much stone and stuff have you got left? I haven't taken that off yet.
Well, before I did all of those rolls, I had, I had 6.2 tons of stone and 12 tons of wood. And that means, with that extra 4%, I am at 100%. The secondary wall is done.
Yep, you've used, 3.2, amounts of the stone to finish off the wall. And you used, half a ton of wood.
You said 3.2, so that just puts me at 3 tons of wood. And 1 ton of wood?
Yes.
That puts me at 11. And now it's time to actually make the gate look like a wall, Yay!
Yep, we'll do that. Like Sid's made a map for it, so it'll basically stay like that until we do all the other stuff, and then we'll swap the map across.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm swapping and putting a bunch of stuff on, and it's just very time consuming.
That's fair.
I don't want another Sid. Not Sid. Sushi.
That's fair. Alright, since that wall's done, we can hop off.
Alright, so that's the inner wall, isn't it? The secondary gate? Or secondary wall?
Secondary. Yep.
Okay, so mark off the, what was it, 4 days of food that you had in total, so yeah.
I've already did that. I marked it off when each day passed.
Yep, no problem.
So everything's done and sorted.
Yep.
Alright, see you, I guess.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you later, right, mate?
Alright,
yeah,
peace.
Good one, good game. Sorry the rolls didn't turn out that great, but I don't know. At least it was kind of funny.
For you, maybe.
For everybody but you.
Thanks for that, Alex. I'm heading off now.
Oh, come on, have a laugh about it.
No, it really wasn't funny. It was frustrating.
Yeah, no, I understand. Sorry about that, mate.
Because this just basically reinforces the fucking point that I had earlier, that I'm not fucking strong enough to do the same shit that you guys are doing.
Yeah, you're on the same level as them.
Apparently fucking not.
You're dishing out the same amount of damage as them. In fact, you're dishing out way more damage than Mel. Mel's literally still doing like 2d6s or something like that. Oh no, 1d6 and 1d4. That's his attack.
It doesn't matter. I'll talk to you later, man.
Alright, you have a good one, alright, mate? Rest up.
Yeah, I'll try it. Peace out.
Peace out.